Welcome, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. I wasn't recording, but I'll say it for the YouTube. Yeah, we kicked B Souls off. It's Martin Luther King Day. So what? Was he supposed to be here? Come on now.
I think people thought he was invited to the cookout.
Yeah, that's the yeah. That's part of the problem. That is part of the problem. I got my guys here with me, my black guys here with me. Damo, a black guy. How are you doing today?
Appreciate you, brother. And there's another brother. Doing great, man. I do Starburst at every homeless white person I know today. Helped all the black ones. So turn a new leaf.
Only the black ones. Only the black ones. I like that.
And I mean visibly black, not black passing. I mean actually black.
Can't question it. TSO Sage, and the S stands for black. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's a fantastic day. Had a fantastic Sunday as well. Damn. Just January's been fantastic. You know, people say that January is supposed to be the slow down month of the December highs. Yeah, I don't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see it. Shout out to the TSO verse. Doing it again. 5,000 has been hit. And as a result, man, I was gonna go out there and look for the Wii, but then it started snowing. I don't know how y'all do that. I don't know how you niggas like this weather. I have been pissed. But yeah, man. Shout out to TSO. The 5K stream coming soon. Even if I stream tonight, obviously I don't have the Wii, so I'm not gonna count that.
Yeah, this man Sage talking like he's not. I'm your TSO Cenat reacts. Like what the hell?
I'm your. Oh, yeah, that was the combo. I'm your.
But he's not lying.
But he's
not one lie. Not one lie.
I'm still at sub 13K followers. All these subs are the same niggas. How about that?
Oh God, this doesn't matter, man. You got the love, the support.
Nah, I already told him. I said if we just don't grow ever again, shit, it hurt a little bit, but I'd be all right with it, man. We got the community that I've always wanted, and I'm happy with that.
You talk about anything that, yeah. Well, we can talk about that a little bit later, but that's a real conversation. And my black ass, I'm doing good today. I had to go to work, which I felt was very anti-black, but after I left, I just felt more blacker coming home. You know, just as black as possible.
What were like two black things you've done today?
Two black things that I did today? Well, I ate chicken. That's first and foremost. And then I brushed my hair, man. I got, the waves is, so just incredibly black. See, you hating? That's black too. Yeah, that's black right
there. Hey man, free 99 hate. Free 99.
It's black. Somebody, Derek said, ate some chitlins. Hey, yo, it's too black.
Whoa,
I'm about to say, I can't do those, bro. The smell, clog out. Can't do
anything. Anything you gotta clean 12 times, and it's still
dirty, bro. Like I got family down the south, and they be trying to press me to eat them shits. I'm like, I can't do it.
That's too black though. Like I'm the furthest south up here, and that's just too black. It's too black for me. Damn, all my lights going on and off. Listen, man. If you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure you hit that join button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us on all major platforms so you can stay in the loop. Like you just got into a Cheerio. A black Cheerio specifically, not that other Cheerio shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, as long as they're black. And if you're white, tell somebody black. But don't press the issue, because don't tell black people what they should and shouldn't be listening to. I think that's about it. Listen, I want to start off because the streets haven't been too hot and heavy, but I did see this and I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on this. Because I have feelings. So the Bulls did their Ring of Honor ceremony. Golden State comes into town. They celebrate the 90s teams that have won championships. Just a Ring of Honor celebration, which is good that they did that because Steve Kerr was on that team. They didn't have to double back and make 50,000 trips. So it's good, right? That the Bulls did their Ring of Honor. They celebrated everybody in this Ring of Honor ceremony. You know, MJ got his congratulations, even though he didn't show up. I know that was a lot of people's questions. Scotty didn't show up as well. It seems like they still got
That's
some
like the two main,
Yeah,
like literally when you think Bulls legacy, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
In that order.
In that order. But possibly, and Phil was there too. So he showed up. I don't think Dennis was there. Dennis wasn't there. So, it is what it is.
Damn, who showed up? Horace Grant?
Who showed up? Derrick Rose?
Literally, I think it was everybody but that big three, and then the fourth person, which we're about to get into, but he physically can't show up. There's a reason why he can't show up. So in the Ring of Honor ceremony, they announce people and stuff like that. And that fourth member that I talked about, and we could talk about order of importance to the Bulls dynasty, is Jerry Krause, former Bulls GM, organized a lot of the transactions that got this team together. Jerry Krause couldn't be there. So instead, his wife was there. His still living wife was there. And this is the reaction that fans gave.
Oh no.
Now, I know that this video doesn't do it too much justice, but even the guy that seems to be recording it is booing. And as you can see on her face, it's pretty visible. A lot of the crowd was booing. We watched it live. Well, I did playback that night. We watched it live. It was more boos than anything. It was a lot of boos. And by a lot of boos, I mean pretty much exclusively booed.
Everybody was booing. It sounded like the whole stadium booed.
Not even trying to be funny. It really, here it is. It sounded like exclusive boos for the most part, from what I remember.
6-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA Executive of the Year, represented by his wife Thelma, Basketball Hall of Famer and former Bulls general manager Jerry Krause.
Yeah,
cheers.
That's
cheers at
that's
the end.
a 50-50 if anything. That's tough.
They start cheering once they seen the old white lady crying. I think that.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think it was.
She ain't do nothing now. Come on, y'all. Whoa, type shit.
And so I found out there's some discrepancy. Now I want to go down some of the people's reactions first, and then we'll kind of deep dive into it. Naturally, they asked Steve Kerr after the game. Honestly, the results of the game didn't even matter. I think that the Bulls may have won. They might have beat the Warriors, but that didn't really matter. This is the big thing from this game.
It's shame thinking. I cannot believe that the fans, and you have to understand, when you hear boos, it's not all of them, right? So the fans who booed, they know who they are, and that's to me is absolutely shameful, and I'm devastated by that, because it's just what are we doing? Whether people liked Jerry or not, whether they disagreed with the decision to move on from whatever we're here to celebrate that team. Jerry did an amazing job building that team. Tonight and last night was all about the joy and the love that team shared with the city. And I'm so disappointed in the fans. And I want to be specific because there were lots of fans, I'm sure, who did not boo. But those who booed, they should be ashamed.
Oh, okay, my bad. That has the Stacey King thing in it as well. Let me continue to play it. We continue on the same video. Greg Popovich. They asked Greg Popovich. They always find Greg Popovich, don't they? Ain't that crazy?
Well, I know he don't like boos, so.
I feel the same way about that as I did when Kawhi Leonard got booed here. It's unnecessary. It's impolite. It's ignorant. It doesn't do anything, but If anything, it's like a snapshot of the world we live in today, where meanness seems to be a little bit more or a lot more condoned. I guess I'm naive, but I said before, I never knew that there were that many people ready and willing to act that way in our country. And even more people doing things violently like it's acceptable. I think that's just a byproduct of it. It's the mood that we're in. I'm not going to go into politics of who and why and all that kind of stuff, but we see it all around us. He ends it with Krause did a wonderful job. They asked DeMar DeRozan. He says it sucks their family had to endure something like that. You never take away what he created. Without Jerry, there wouldn't be a historic Bulls history. And then I'll play Gilbert's in a minute. But I mean, start with Damo. How do you feel about, that?
Oh yeah, I know you didn't catch it. I pulled up to that playback as well for a little
Yeah,
bit.
you were there with me, right?
Yeah,
When that
yeah,
happened,
yeah. I muted my mic and I booed too. What are we talking about? I'm not.
Oh, wow.
I'm. What are we talking about? I booed too. Yeah, I booed. Yeah, I booed them. Why? The Last Dance told me to. That's why. And I ain't even seen The Last Dance, but I know it told me to boo him. I know he was the villain. I have Twitter. I see what goes on the timeline. Why would I care? Man, this is sports. This shit is serious to us. All right? It doesn't, your hate doesn't die with the person. That was my whole thing with Kobe. Everybody thought the hate just died with him. No. Continue to hate. If you was a hater when he was here, keep hating. If you would have booed him if he was on screen, boo his wife. I said this on playback. Hey, these women are obligated to have the money during alimony and obligated to get some of this money whenever they divorce. That means they all together, you obligated and responsible for some of this blame. Because you're not one of them shooting in the gym. So what you is going to do is take this hate. Ma'am, sorry, not sorry. That's how I feel about it. Nah, all jokes aside, I'm not joking. That's the sad part.
I'm about to
MLK
say,
Day. If you think I'm about to defend a white woman on MLK Day, hell no, more niggas should have booed. More niggas should have booed, in my opinion. The people that cheered are in the wrong, in my opinion. Fuck them people.
He did pull the race card. I might have to be on his side.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, say
conundrum.
A palindrome.
I'm about to say, hey, I actually, I was ready to say he's drunk, but I don't know what to do now. Now I'm cooked. Look, maybe I am just an omni casual. I don't know why the hell he got booed like that, or I don't know what the fuck he did, but whatever it was, I ain't gonna lie. Look, man, maybe they seen that and they was like, oh shit, this poor white lady started crying and then maybe took it back. But I mean, if they were booing her specifically as a, hey man, he's not here, you the next thing, that's nasty. That's nasty work. But for the fans that were just booing frame one at him, I mean, I don't know what he did, but fans do have the right, I guess. But I just don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did something weird. Maybe.
Well, I got the clip here. This should be a decent summary, but I'm pretty versed on.
Broke up the Bulls. He got him 6 rings.
Jerry Krause came wanting to get in at the end of the game, and Stan wouldn't let him in. He was, it wasn't a good situation.
The mistrust Michael had with management, specifically with Jerry Krause, was he believed that they violated the most fundamental aspect of sport, I would argue, the most fundamental aspect of the way Michael conducted his life. You do it at the highest level, and you do it to win all the time. From that moment on, Michael's relationship with the ownership and management was deeply soured. That never went away.
And Jerry.
So as the story goes, as the fabled story goes, and the old heads will check me in the comments if I'm wrong. It kind of starts off with, are we building to win? Or what are we building to do, et cetera, et cetera. And then fast forward, and this is the abridged version, so you can fill in the blanks later on. They start to win, but then there starts to be this conflict between who is more pivotal
Jackson,
to winning.
Krause or Jordan.
And as MJ and them would tell it, is that Jerry really thought he was like a player, really thought he was doing it, really thought that he was making these moves and really shaking these moves. And then towards the end of the era, and this is where it really just like blows up. Jerry and Phil get into it. Phil Jackson get into it to the point where Jerry Krause basically has Phil Jackson's replacement in and out of the Bulls locker rooms and in and out of the Bulls organization, the arena and all that on like a daily basis. I think Jerry has it's not a wedding. Something happens. I think Jerry has a wedding or something. Something happens, an event, and he invites this new coach who's like a coach at Nebraska. It's the coach that comes in right after Phil Jackson retires. But he doesn't invite Phil Jackson. He does not invite Phil Jackson. He invites everybody else. He does not invite Phil Jackson. Tim Floyd. Tim Floyd is his name. And so there's this impasse where, I'm not bringing Phil back. This is what Jerry's kind of telling Michael. I'm not bringing Phil back. I'm not bringing Scotty back. I'm not bringing Dennis back. We're gonna kind of revamp. We might be asked for a year or two, but we'll be right back in it. And Michael is like, "What?
Yeah.
Nah, nah. And if you do all this, then I'm out of here." And the relationship with Phil is kind of already scoring, so it's like it soured. So it's like it's over with. And that's why they claim they go into the last season knowing that, hey, this is the last dance. It's already kind of known. Michael wasn't necessarily old that first go round, and Michael was still playing very, very well. Michael was like, come on now. Michael was 34, but he was 29 point per game guy. Like he could have definitely kept going, but the idea was that the relationships have become so sour that he decided to leave. Now, victory is always told from the winners, and Jerry Krause is dead. He had some time to tell a story, but you will as it's being told today, and it's easy to kick like a dead horse, like figuratively and literally. Can't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be like today if Kareem came out and started talking crazy about Dr. Buss. Can't nobody really fact check. Who gonna fact check that?
That's tough.
You spitting?
That's tough. So given that context, and I ain't gonna lie, I mean, I know people lie whenever they do this, but the second someone in chat said the Phil win-lose thing, I do remember that. Everything else I didn't know. But I mean, yeah, if they gonna boo him, I guess they can boo him. But it's like, really? Because at that point, you only like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Like, if I'm sorry, maybe that's a nasty man's argument. But if I'm a Bulls fan, I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, he ruined what, maybe 8, 9-ish, I guess. How long do you think they would still be dominating the league? Question mark, I guess. We'll never know. But he got y'all 6. I'm just saying, I'm not hating the dude enough to when he passed, I'm booing him. Me personally, I wouldn't boo him, but they have the right to feel that way. Maybe I had to be in the moment. Maybe they were older fans. Maybe I had to like been a Bulls fan. Hell, I don't know. But I just, based on everything, I think it's like weak sauce. But like, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. It's not the same thing as Kawhi, because Kawhi's different. One, Kawhi was on the court. 2, he was shooting free throws. But it's just overall. Yeah, I guess.
And let me piggyback. Let me piggyback for the youth and to help Sage with the memory. This isn't anything new at all. This is a 95. What the fuck? This is a 1995 article from a newspaper.
Not liked in Chicago. I just
not liked in Chicago. This is the ring ceremony from 97.
To congratulate the 1997 NBA champion Chicago Bulls, a team for our time, the basketball team of our time, and one for the ages.
The architect of the 1996-97 Bulls championship team and 2-time executive of the year, Jerry Krause.
So niggas was booing in 95. That lion ass Stacey King.
Yeah, now, no, and
Lion ass.
I think he meant more of the deaths. But I will say there are other accounts as to what happened, and those people might be haters of Michael. There's some other questions I want to ask, but I want to get all of this out before we really, really deep dive, because there's a conversation to be had about what's more important, the player or the organization. But this is Sam Smith, I believe is his name. Yeah, Sam Smith, who gives his account as to what happened back then.
And tells him, look, I'm done with this. Scotty's, he's gone. Dennis is gone. All these guys, and Jerry says, it's a lockout. It might last a while. What? Just wait. Maybe Phil change his mind. Who knows what's going on? There's no hurry. No, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to be around these guys anymore. I had to carry it down the stretch. Pippen couldn't play in the game 6. His back was hurt. He's limping around. Dennis was crazy. And Michael wanted to stay. There was enough team there to stay with, even without Pippen or Rodman. First of all, Rodman would have come back for 1 year, no question. Now, whether you wanted him back, but he would have certainly. And you had Ron Harper, you had Tony Kukoc, you had Randy Brown, they had free agents. Brent Barry, people forget, Brent Barry signed with them that year. They got one of the top shooters in the league to come. So Michael wanted to stay and play with a top team, or a contending team. That was still there. It was a possibility if he wanted to come back. They offered him the $38 million, whatever it was, for 1 year. And the whole coaching staff was still there. So this notion of I can't play without Phil, well, he went and played with Doug Collins 2 years later. So back then, he cut it off. And the only one who ended those dynasties in 93, remember, in 93, he's the guy who quit on them. He left. And everyone was fine. They understood. No one was blaming him. But then to come back in 98, and I know do what he did and basically walk away completely when he didn't have to, and then to pretend that he was the one who wanted to play and they forced him out. Whoever forces Michael Jordan out to do anything?
Brings up a valid point. Whoever forces Michael Jordan out to do anything. Again, I can already smell the old heads getting in there, but like he said, they had a good roster. The coaching thing, Jerry and Phil really had the bad relationship. Fuck Jerry and Michael. From my understanding, Jerry and Phil really had the bad relationship. But he had everybody. And then to also think who wouldn't want to come and play with Michael Jordan is another concept. But if we remember what happened the next season, because it was a little lockout, then they had the 98-99 season, the fucking Knicks won. And that Knicks team was sorry. That Knicks team was sorry. That Knicks team was sorry as fuck.
Actually, but Big Boy won't.
No, we don't know. But that's that Knicks team with Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson. Yeah, that Knicks team was sorry.
Yeah,
that's what Tim
you better watch your mouse in it.
Nah, and the Pacers made the teams that they were beating pretty handily, make the playoffs. But I mean, so go ahead, Damo, because
it astonishes me to hear this stuff about Mike, because when you hear stuff about LeBron, all these old niggas that was alive during this time and lived this will call him all types of soft. What is he doing to my game? Shut up and dribble. Just play basketball. Why are we doing the extracurriculars? Why are we worried about so many other things? Play what was given to you. Mike did. No, he didn't. He quit twice. That nigga retired twice and came back. Just goes to show, man.
Twice.
This
he came back twice.
Exactly. Retired twice. Came back twice. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to push no agenda. I'm not pushing no agendas. I'm just saying it is ironic, at the very least to me, the smoke all you old, scratchy, gray beard geezers get. It's crazy how I get about LeBron and how everyone looks up to him and the state of the game. But if we go back and look in history, them guys were doing equally as much behind the scenes, equally complained. I watched when the time. Magic didn't want to get on the bus. I seen it. He sat there in the tunnel. He didn't want to get on the bus. He had to be convinced to get on the bus. If you would have heard LeBron was not getting back on the bus, how many videos would have came out about how soft LeBron is? But y'all don't want to talk about Magic and Mike like that. I get it. I get it. It's selective memory. I understand. You let
Sage,
them tell it. This nigga was Santa Claus. He ain't do no wrong. He was a legend. It was the nigga didn't even talk. He was mute. He punched teammates if they were doing bad. But other than that, it was just championships and rainbows. 6 years out the 15 he played and didn't quit. Crazy.
Let me add this, Sage, before
Be
you
like
go.
Malcolm with the cannon. Appreciate the 5, my boy.
Oh, appreciate the 5. Be like, Mal, come on now. I want to add this before you add anything. Remember, 97-98, Michael's last season, he wins MVP averaging 29, 6, and 4. The next season, the lockout season, Karl Malone wins the MVP averaging 24, 9, and 4.
Yeah, that was the scam one. Y'all know I'm a 90s casual, man. So if I don't look my best post comments, I'm a shameless 90s casual. Y'all got it. Cook up. I am a casual. From recollection though, it basically, and from what I just heard in that clip, it honestly just sound like a good old, hey, we just don't like each other. And fans picked a side, and we know how the NBA is today, but to be honest, sometimes I think people overrate times changing. No, it's the same mentality a lot of the times, but the kids grew up and they think the world changed. No, you didn't. You just welcome to the Adultsville. Hi, we have cookies. So I say that to say, I think it was easy for these people to side with Michael Jordan because he's a player. So a lot of the things that Jerry did, whether right or wrong, they don't really get talked about, especially from his point of view, unless he was vocal about it. Now, if there's an article out there, hey, you got me. Told you I'm casual. You got me. But from what I'm hearing, we have The Last Dance. We have a couple of people that are just anti-Jordan, but we don't have anything from like Jerry's camp, I want to say, or like Jerry himself. So it's a pretty one-sided narrative. I'm not going back to the boo, I guess, because I guess that's the main thing here. With the information given to me, I'm still like, I wouldn't have booed. First of all, he passed. Like at that point, yeah, he split up my team. But like for example, Laker fans, if David Stern popped up, are we really sitting there? Well, I guess Damo is, but I like majority of fans, most likely than not, are not. Oh, Chris Paul, poo, you suck. And it's like, well, I guess he made you mad, but you're booing the man when he's dead, and especially given. Imagine if David Stern was responsible for 6 rings. So it's a mixed bag, but like if you don't like them, you don't like them, and that's just how it is. I'm not going to the level where the coaches were or the players were, and their coaches and players, they're gonna have to go to this level of, oh yeah, classes, all that extra stuff, because ideally you kind of set Jerry up. That's the one thing I'll give the fans grace for. Kind of set him up failure. You know Chicago don't like him. There's a clip of him getting booed years ago. And you think no Jordan, no Pippen, but hey, here's Jerry is gonna get cheers. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's probably pretty much all I have there.
I will say before, they still ranked the next season. They still ranked number 1 in attendance. I just want to say before we continue on, looking at everything that I just looked at, there's no doubt in my mind that they could have, won.
Oh, it weren't over. Oh yeah, no.
They could have won again, and I want that lie to not be told. With how Karl Malone won the MVP, with those whack stats, and even the second place person, with how the East shook up, with the players that they had returning, they were still able to pull out like a 16th ranked defense. Now their offense was totally shot, but they were able to pull out a 16th ranked defense with, fucking Tony Kukoc, Brent Berry, Ron Harper, Randy Brown, Dickie Simpkins, like literally nobody. So they would have been able to make at least a deep playoff run. I think the conversation though to me is, what is more important, the GM or the player? The front office or the player? And as a LeBron fan, as a current Luka fan, as a guy who's watched Kobe his whole career, as a guy who sat through Tim Duncan his whole career, I gotta go with the front office. There's no other way that I can go about that. I've seen teams be built around subpar pieces and still prevail. Maybe not always to the championship level, but have had great success. I've seen great players, probably championship level players, not be able to move an inch because they're surrounded by just trash. Like if it looks like New York City outside, it's surrounded by trash.
This is insane. I'll say, yo, you're sick, man. You're sick. I'll say all time, and I'm not talking 50. I'm talking like top 15. All time player, all time front office, great front office, good front office, great player, and then everything else down. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think the one exception to the rule is if you get one of them ones. Now, getting one of them ones, the argument can easily be, well, it's kind of mixed because it's dishonest in terms of the question in general. Then, but well, how do you get that great player? Front office. But assuming that like you just spawn a franchise and they have an all-time player and an all-time GM, I would say the player is more valuable because what that player can do for you is first of all, bail you the fuck out. Like, my God, like you could mess up. You could mess up. And if you only have a good player, let alone a great player, sometimes you're out for the whole season. An all-time player, a LeBron James caliber player, a Steph Curry caliber player, even. Hey, we're in the finals now. We're in the finals with a roster that has no business being there. I know we point to 4 and 6? 4 and 6, LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
I know we point to 4 and 6, and we're like, oh yeah, he lost 6 times. I want you to understand that is 10 finals appearances. That is 10 finals appearances, bro. That is crazy. And some things in basketball is a game of momentum. I wouldn't dare imply they would actually go on and win the thing. But like, take this for example, right? Let's say they actually get game 1. Hey, that goes from 0%. Either the 2018 one, I want to say, that goes from 0% to, hey, don't let us get 2. And that's all I'm saying. So like stuff like this, I'll say all-time players at the end of the day, they'll always have it. The NBA has made itself that way, especially of later generations. However, that's literally, I'm talking 15 players and up. The general answer, 99% of the time, is a front office. Case in point, let's go to that same finals. Why didn't LeBron win? Because a fantastic front office said, I don't give a fuck about the other fans. Kevin Durant, come on down. Welcome to The Price is Right. What did the Raptors do? Hey, we get one shot. I don't care about this 500 stuff, and we're going to talk about 500 teams in a minute when we pivot to football. I don't care about that. Hey, Kawhi, we got one chance. We're going to get it done now. We'll deal with the repercussions later. So I do think, and I'm chatting, Damo, you need to go, but I think it's outside of literally not top 20, not maybe top 15, but like certainly without a shadow of a doubt, you hate them the most in their 15. All-time great player, then front office solos.
10 times out of 10, great GMs outweigh great players. I'm trying to think back to a team that was able to win with just a great player, great players, and not a great situation. I'm finding it hard to think of a team that can even be an exception. I'm not gonna act like I'm versed in all NBA. So if you're telling me Bob Pettit in '55, hey man, it was just Bob out there. Like, all right, you got me. I'm sorry, you got me. I didn't know. I couldn't name black and white TV basketball, so you got me there. But in terms of modern era, what I can think of in my era, great situations always arise. Even with great players, you still have a great organization, great front office, great situation for those great players. We've seen plenty of great players in our time who just weren't able to get it done because the fact the situation wasn't good enough or wasn't good at all. So, I mean, if I can find an exception, then I can say sometimes, but legit 10 times out of 10, I'm going great front office over great player.
I think in this conversation, we look back at like all these great players and all these things and how they had shortcomings. Charles Barkley's, Paul George, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, the Thunder, like all these things, and we can go back further still. All these people, all these teams, all these times, and figure out why it didn't pan out. And yes, I can agree there is a good portion of just, hey, this guy fell short personally. Like, I could talk about Harden's playoff misses. I truly can. But oftentimes, I always turn and say, like, yo, if this front office just made one decision, just one decision, maybe two, but really, it's a lot of, if this person made one decision, or if this person had this coach, and we always talk about, oh, well, if this guy had a shooter, if this guy had, who makes the decision to get this guy a shooter? It's the front office. It's the front office every single time. Could you imagine what the league would look like if the Oklahoma City Thunder just decided, you know what? Let's just go into the luxury. Fuck it, why not, right? Crazy concept. Because what was the discrepancy between the Harden deal? Like $5 million? $4 million. Come on, like, we're talking about an entirely different NBA. If Dan Gilbert wasn't like, you know what? I think I got the thing that's going to take us over the edge. A pair LeBron with 50-year-old Shaq. I'm just going to do that.
Step further. If he just doesn't give Bron the finger, if he doesn't just give him the finger on the way out, like the possibility of LeBron's decision going back was live until Dan's like, yeah, man, I don't want
we don't need him.
We don't need that guy. What?
There's so many NBA. I think there's more, to me, NBA what ifs that involve team construction, coaches, all that stuff like that, as opposed to what if this guy just played well? Like, oh, let me give you a what if. If this guy just played well, I'm telling you, I really, really think that there's more. Oh, hey, if this guy just made the right decision and not gave, I don't know, Timofey Mozgov 60, 70, 80, 90 bajillion dollars.
And then double down with Luau. Oh.
If they didn't decide to draft Wiseman instead of LaMelo and, start this 2 timeline thing and then switch up and then do all these little random ass shit, sign Chris Paul. If they just decided not to do that, where would these people be? Like, come on, bro. I don't even know how this is an argument, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be. I seen when Damo said in the recent generation, people brought up Milwaukee. I'd probably disagree with there. Maybe you don't like Coach Bud, but you have to really not like Coach Bud to argue that entire front office is bad, especially if we go down the transaction report. If we go down draft history, the Bucks franchise front office being bad is a crazy argument to die on. I would also say any person that has a valid gotcha card. The worst part about this debate for you is that there's probably, if I had to get paid to do it, there's probably factually 10 arguments in that season of a front office diff. It's that crucial. I get that front office doesn't trend on Twitter. When we had Kofi up here, he's talking about the front office. I get that some of you guys, you're like, man, go ahead and just blame Cade already. Y'all don't want to hear about Monty and management. But the reality is, a lot of the times, these players is getting old. Now, when you get to a point where, hey, you in a situation, how will you respond? Oh, let the tweets fly. For sure. But even teams like Boston, sometimes you can say, yo, yeah, our players are in a position to compete, but why are we holding back a little bit? Or you could go to extreme situations. The Sacramento Kings, when you really think about it, we should have had a dynasty about 5 years ago. We just missed on 10 straight draft picks. So it's several times. I truly don't think it's a debate as well. My only outliers are literally those guys. And then even the all-time great guys that I mentioned, we could go down the top 10, 15s, and we got some players that get hold. Hell, y'all know I'm a Kobe fan. Kobe couldn't do that with the bad front office when we had Smush and Rashad Nesterovich, or was it Vlade? I don't know. It was one of them. Kwame Brown, Kobe couldn't make it out of there. But when we got for Pau Gasol, it's like, holy shit.
None of them really could. It took Jerry Krause going to find Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. Michael Jordan needed Pippen the second, and not even needed Pippen. He needed Pippen to shout out Max Kellerman. Needed Pippen to be an all-star. Second Pippen was an all-star. It was over with. We could go down Magic
Tony,
and
what?
Kareem one together.
I know you don't do 90s. Tony Kukoc. People weren't recruiting overseas players like that.
Right. That's true.
From my understanding, it wasn't a scout. It was Jerry Krause who went and found Tony Kukoc.
Damn, if that's true.
Hey, what did I say on playback? Who gonna do the job? Me. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. I'll put the work in because I care. And Sage, I'm glad you brought up the point of people not blaming front offices. I witnessed that firsthand. I went on the platform. Shout out Mookie. Went on his little show because everybody was so pressed to talk to me about the Lakers. Asking, who are you blaming on the Lakers now? I'm like, okay, well, I mean, LeBron and AD, 25% each, I guess. After that, go down the list of every coach. The front of Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss. I got called crazy. I got called crazy. What? That's not enough blame for LeBron and AD. And how are you going to blame the front office? Oh, one, I'm not there. I'm not there. I don't know who is making decisions. But if we just think the coach is the solo decision maker in the entire front office, I'm crazy. I'm crazy for thinking that. For not thinking that. I'm crazy for thinking there's a coaching staff, there's a front office of GMs, assistant GMs, psych analysts, advisors, all that. All those people. Listen, again, I watch Winning Time. I've seen how they sat in that room and schemed and scandaled. I've seen it. That's how it went. That's how it goes. Everyone has a say-so. I don't know who to say so I'm going to blame everybody. I got called crazy for, we don't do that over here. We don't blame everybody. We pick one person and we blame that coach. I'm the crazy one. Thank you. I'll just be crazy.
Yeah, that just sounds like y'all want to bully somebody. And I'm not saying, hey, look, we have our trolls, we have our bits. Hell, Damo was just saying to Boo Shorty not even 20 minutes ago. But there comes a point where it's like, yo, can we be like a little remotely logical? And I don't want to talk like I'm smarter than people. I always think I'm like the dumbest in the room, dumbest on the screen, whatever. But come on, bro. Like even little old me can realize, yo, you think this is just Darvin M? Like just him? That he made the roster and told him how to play and did the minutes and is in and gonna do the future trades? Really? All him? Look, he only got 2 pockets. He can't do all of that. There's people higher up that's making mistakes. But yeah. I'm just thinking about all the endless examples right now, and I'm like, okay, what players have really overcome that? And they're literally like LeGoat, Curry that one time. I guess you could argue that at some point, Kobe's front office was but they were just letting it rock. It's not that many examples.
The only time I promise you I cannot think of it. I really can't even think because I can't think of a time in my life where it hasn't been a bad team.
Yeah, bad. Yes.
Now I can think of times where they overachieved, and to me that would be the Hawks from top to bottom in 2015.
Yeah,
the way that they brought in, the way that they coached, or they brought in a coach, and then the coach set the table for those people. I do want to read somebody's comment, and then I want to play Gil's clip before we get out of this one. Dang, I think his name was Adrian. He said the issue is a lot of those teams are built to be commercially viable, and that's it. A superstar player raises and puts standards of it. An all-time player that's the top of the tier. I think he's saying that teams look to make money, so they don't necessarily make the greatest moves, but when they get a top player, the top player sets the standard. But again, I would disagree, because I've seen teams get top players and still make piss poor decisions from a management perspective. It's going to take, I can guarantee you, and it sounds crazy, I don't think that there's a team in this league that wouldn't benefit from having the best management. I don't think that there's a team in this league. It's the NBA. All these teams have the capability to win 40 games. I'm putting my stamp on that. 40 games, bare minimum. I'm being dead ass.
As currently constructed, or you're saying if a good GM
okay. Right.
Yeah.
As currently constructed with some moves, a GM can make a great GM, great ownership, and then I'm going to add the coaching staff into that, can make any team into a 40-win team at the minimum. They're all professional athletes. Everybody could be elevated to at least be good. I seen the Hawks go from what they were in 2015 or 2014, and not just a shit team, but come on, they weren't, come on now, to a 60-win team. To a 60-win team. They went from 38 wins to 60 wins the next season. You can't, you just can't tell me that is just, you would only get that from, I don't know. No superstar, none of that stuff. Let me play this Gilbert Arenas video real quick. That's just how I personally feel for real.
You had two Titans, Jordan and Krause, that were battling. And Jordan was an individual. Krause was a team person. Everything Jordan wanted to do, he went opposite. Looking at how Jordan and how he was picking players in Charlotte, Krause was smart. Krause was smart. He should be praised for what he was doing because every pick he made panned out. You had two Titans, Jordan.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know how you dispute that one. That's just, I mean, if we're talking about who should have been making decisions in Chicago, which he's kind of alluding to, oh yeah, we got proof of that. we have proof of, unless you think a younger Michael Jordan, whose job isn't to do it without advisors, would make better decisions. A Nerf Michael, if you will. Yeah, no, that's not a debate. I don't care how much Bull fan hate Jerry. That's not a conversation.
Hey, to the next thing, talking about making bad decisions, this guy Shaq will just not shut the hell up. Shaquille O'Neal will just not shut the hell up.
Is it another center?
You know Shaq is only allowed to talk about centers, dog. You know Shaq is only allowed to talk about centers.
But I want to have a Captain Williams moment right now.
And we need to stop that.
Yeah.
The big stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
The big stuff is crazy.
People just coming. I'm being so serious. If I get PC Sage allegations, then so be it. What is up with everybody trying to be a badass? What does everybody want to be so mean for nowadays, bruh? Now everybody want to. I'm calling this assy. Why I'm calling this assy? Not what Cat did. Cat did what he did, and that's fine. I'm saying everybody wanting to do what Cat did out of, oh yeah, pop off, sis. That's exactly how you sound, actually. I've ruined my own joke. That's exactly how you sound. You sound like you saw sis go crazy. You're like, pop off, sis. You know what? Period. Watch this. All right, bro. Stop.
Calling it a Cat Williams situation.
Stop, bro.
This is literally like, and shout out to all my baddies watcher. This is literally like everyone going on baddies saying, I'm trying to do my big one like Krishan. No, none of you bitches is Krishan Rock, nor it will not hit the same the second, third, fourth, fifth, 18th time. This shit is insane. And on top of that, everyone I see that's trying to have a Cat Williams moment,
they do it terrible.
Thank you. Y'all niggas are not coming hard enough. This is crazy. It might not even be lies. It's
or
just
they tell
so
like
true.
a remote truth. Oh my God, Damo's wearing glasses.
That's that's it. Damo's wearing glasses. He don't even need to see like that with glasses on. What is he doing?
And y'all let him get away with this? Y'all let him sit there and lie like he need glasses? Okay, what are we doing? Niggas just again, what Cat Williams did was in response to a plethora of people who he had facts on, disrespected him. He cleared the air. You niggas are coming out of nowhere, bringing up beefs that no one started or thought about or talked about. People went on Shannon Sharp's podcast, said stuff about Cat regarding Cat, and Cat responded. Shaq, I don't even know who you about to talk about. I guarantee you, this man said nothing about you. He's not even thinking about you, and no one is thinking about what you're about to say. You are bringing this onto the internet for clicks and views. This is disgusting.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
I hate it.
Now, Shaq is nasty.
NBC Sports. I don't know if it's true or not, but I want to address it. Yusuf Nurkic.
Let me play it. Let me start it.
You know I say his name. I heard people do that too, bro. You
see what I mean?
Say his name.
Yusuf Nurkic. What could he?
Per per NBA source or per NBC sources, I don't know if it's true or not. Stop, bro.
But you know, I want to have a Captain Williams moment right now. Per NBC Sports, I don't know if it's true or not, but I want to address it. Yusuf Nurkic, whatever his name is talking about pressing charges against Draymond Green. Now, I have a problem with that. Because one, it just shows how soft you are as a big man. You're going to ruin what I created in the Big Man Alliance. The reason why Draymond hit you, sir, because he knows you're not going to hit him back. So for you to say, even think about saying you're pressing charges, you're soft. And this is something I would tell you to your face if I saw you. You can't press charges. You just got to get your big ass up and hit somebody back. How about that with your big soft ass?
What's going on? Wait, whoa. Oh,
Big soft ass is crazy. I ain't
really
The
have
end
me
on that is
sounding-
wild.
Yeah.
Y'all really gonna have me sounding all kinds of goody two shoes and shit. Look, Chad, I promise you, like when the time comes, if it's time to be toxic, yeah, I got y'all. But what are we doing? What do you mean he should have? Draymond just ran. Do we remember what happened? Is revisionist history going at 1 month per? Draymond got hit, turned around, wallahi, mink. What do you mean he hit him? Because he know he can do that. No, he just lost his fucking mind and hit this. What the hell? And then I don't think that Nurkic has a problem fighting anybody, but it's just like, even if he did, dog, we were playing basketball. What the hell did he give me a right hand for? What are we doing?
Well, let me. I got Nurkic's tweet. So Nurkic says, "LMAO first. I never said that. People be making shit up. Shaqlovich, I'm not from here. I'm not losing money and nobody fighting in this NBA. ...
Well, if we talked about cap, someone said I was capping. That, if anything, we all agreed. He ain't lying there. Ain't nobody fighting, bro. Ain't nobody actually fighting, bro.
I'll say this. As much as I disagree with Shaq and think it's wild for him to bring this to the internet, he wasn't lying. That is some soft ass. Pressing charges is soft as shit. Even though it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
I can hear that.
I understand it's not true. And with it being not true, it's even nastier by Shaq. So you need to check your sources. But
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But if I am under the assumption that you did say some shit like that, I would agree. That is some soft ass shit. Now to say that, oh, you're ruining what I created with the big man allegiance. You didn't create anything, Shaq. You didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You didn't. What did you create? Like, I'm not. No, okay. I'm not trying to get disrespectful because I don't want Shaq flaming me. I fuck with Shaq. Love Shaq.
I do fuck with Shaq.
But there's no way, like, you look at the NBA today and think any of these niggas is like honored, inspired, emulating you, nigga. They're not. None of
They
them.
look up to Steph Curry. I ain't gonna
They
lie.
look at Steph and Dirk. Dirk is they go big man. Like, Dirk and Brook Lopez. Like, them niggas look like what are we talking?
I just love how Brooke was able to adapt to the
Niggas want to be Al Horford so bad.
So bad.
Like,
Literally, them niggas go. You go ask these big men of the day. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was like 13 when Al literally just started shooting. I looked. I was like, damn.
Paul
You can do it
Millsap
all.
footwork. Just
Like, what?
Chris
Niggas
Bosh
ain't-
is my goat.
Niggas ain't talking about you, Shaq. And even the niggas that do play like you don't credit you. I ain't never heard Giannis be like, yeah, Shaq, right? That guy's amazing. No, nigga, he plays like you had a bad habit. Nigga, he does not play like you on purpose. He has to.
Out of bad habit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if we go into the left so where Damo going. I'm positive some centers do look after Shaq, but I say that
Nurkic, who?
Shit, any big body ass center, any physical, any real man.
I promise you,
any real man.
I promise you really can't name, even in high school. I promise you, he's just
I'm trying to think right now.
He's just of yesteryear, dog. It's okay.
Who like
He's a
playing
relic.
like? I'm trying to think who like.
I told my cousin, do the Tim Hardaway crossover. She looked at me like, who? I mean, man, I'm cooked. I'm baked because that was a reach back for me even. So, Tim, you're done. You're already out of here. Hey, all y'all players got shelf lives, okay? Even the greats. It's only 3, really only 2, because niggas is only talking about like LeBron and Michael and Kobe. All right, it's gonna be your day to get up out of here one day.
You got
I'm
niggas
Googling who my
You got
real
niggas
game
coming in the league saying Paul George is my GOAT. You think they give a fuck about you, Shaq? Like, what?
You think they care about Larry Bird? What?
They have Paul George. They got Luka. Like, what? No one is.
Yeah, nigga. They
Why
got.
the fuck?
They
Why
got
would I
James
emulate
Harden.
Shaq? Why would I
y'all
emulate
go,
Shaq
bruh.
non-free throw shooting ass when I got Jokic right here? I got Embiid right here. What the fuck are they playing like you for?
They said Tyrese Maxey was on what was that the NBA shit the other day talking about, yeah, man, I learned this from James Harden. Man, Manu, you're done. that shit is that shit that
D-Wade, you're cooked.
D-Wade, you're done. D-Wade, who the fashion nigga? Come on, bro. He's done.
Y'all remember when Anthony Edwards came in the league? Niggas was like, oh my God, this game is so reminiscent of D-Wade. After 1 year, that's the next Michael. Niggas stopped getting after 1 year. Like it was done. They were like, oh, he's this good? Oh yeah, this is Michael-esque. No one compared him to D-Wade
Forget
anymore.
about him. Yeah, nigga.
1 year. Shit is crazy.
Oh my God. I don't want to stop y'all because y'all cooking.
Gabrielle, you and your husband.
I searched up, modeled their game after Shaq. Who modeled their game after Shaq? Quote, I credit Shaq. And the only thing I seen is Nikola Jokic. And let me tell you now, if you know, that nigga was trolling. It was a troll, but Shaq responded and said means a lot. Damn. I don't know. That actually might be like a hidden stump thing. I see where y'all coming from, but I just know somebody did. They probably weren't ass. They probably was like great. Somebody had.
No cap, Sage. I ain't gonna lie. The only niggas that these young niggas know from like the NBA of yesteryear. I'm not gonna say Bron, not yesteryear. I'm talking specifically yesteryear. Kobe,
okay,
MJ,
okay,
Charles Barkley because he's on TV.
That's honestly it.
That's it. I don't know.
I was gonna say I remember someone saying Paul Pierce when he on TV. So yeah, never mind. Come on, man. Somebody
saying Iverson. Iverson, please. Hey, it's Kyrie now, buddy. Okay. Okay.
No one gives a fuck about that wide ass carry of a crossover no more. We got
all right, now y'all wrong. Now I'm drawing lines. Now y'all wrong.
Niggas are sitting on that shit. I'm sitting on that.
Now y'all wrong.
Bring that bitch out here if you want to, nigga. What you think I'm about to? Who the fuck that?
Not too much. Not too much. Not too much.
Nigga, it's Kyrie. And if it's not Kyrie, hell, niggas get nasty. Shit, Steph. If you take a shot, you still got hit. Like, what?
I'm telling you, in today's day and age, if somebody came with just a right-left crossover, it's not working.
Get him off the ball.
Nigga, Fred Van, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I saw me real quick. I'll be the only one to stand on this square. Fred VanVleet got better handles than AI. All right, let's talk about it. Fred VanVleet got better handles than AI. I'm standing on my square, dog.
Hey, editor, start the clip right there. That's just separate clip. What? What? Whoa, yo. Do we have to pull up footage? Can we do that? Can we pull up footage?
Stop, you know what's funny? You pull up footage, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed. You know what it's gonna be like? It's gonna be like that day in Discord, and I was like, yo, all Michael Jordan do was blindside block. And you look at the highlights, and then it's blindside blocks.
That was the worst day. I'm sitting here watching like the hypocrisy in the tape, but in terms of what he said, these niggas cannot disprove what he's saying. And I'm like, bro, just pull up. Oh man, that's a separate thing, bro.
Michael Jordan block compilation. Hey, blindside block again.
Blindside block.
And he better than LeBron in defense. And pull up a LeBron highlight, blindside block. That's just one in the. It took us 3 minutes to get here. Difference. Like, yeah. No, Sage, you don't want to do that. You don't want.
No funny shit. Paul George probably got better handles than AI though.
Oh my God.
He does.
I mean, dead ass too.
Let's be honest.
Relative to era, let alone what he's capable of doing.
Jason Williams' handles was better back then.
And AI was carrying.
Ray for Austin, better handles. Ray for Austin, better handles.
AI wasn't carrying. I don't care about better.
I didn't say he was carrying.
Hey, if we go carry for carry, Jordan Poole over AI. Let me pull. I'm about to pull out some nigga from OTE like
carries.
did. Isaiah Stansberry. Just start naming niggas. You don't know him? He's in 8th grade. Okay.
Everybody carries, man. Y'all some haters.
Haters, bro. Way better handles. He had better handles in high school. And you can find the footage.
Oh, they spitting the Rob. All right, Sage, Rob Dillingham got better handles than AI, and we not finna act like
Rob Dillingham. Oh my God!
No.
I'm looking up AI highlights right now. Fuck y'all.
You about to find a lot of layups and dunks.
Wait. Live react. Fuck it. If this can't make the video, you should have been in the Twitch stream. Get the reaction. Hold on, bro. Fuck this.
Now watch this. Hey, now watch this.
I'm with it.
I can't wait.
An
Because all
editor,
these
I'll give you
crossovers, like
$5
left to
if you
right,
got
or
to do a
snatch
lot of
back.
work here.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Right, left,
Mink,
right, left.
Mink. Bro, you something.
What was that?
If it
Niggas
works,
just
What was
saying
that?
Mink now. Niggas just saying Mink.
what does he
That's
got?
nigga
What does he
dribbling.
got to do? What does he got to do? Dribble on his
Better
ass
than
like
that.
bro.
Better than that.
Bro, if it worked, it worked. What's the point of a ball handle? What's the point of a handle? To get past
Allen
your defender.
Iverson.
To get
Allen
past your
Iverson's
defender.
sick handle. This bias ass. Hold on.
Nah, the title is biased. It's disgusting. Okay, talk to me. Us.
Behind the back.
Oh,
Behind the back.
come on, bro. Stop, bro.
Oh, we're doing it behind the back on the downed opponent. Okay.
Oh my.
Step back.
Nigga, he didn't even do anything.
He literally
Bro,
just a double team. Hop step.
Bro, the handle is
that's sick
deceptive,
handles?
bro. You're forgetting the mental.
Oh, brother.
Okay,
Behind
come
the back,
on.
behind the
Okay,
back.
come on.
Behind the back.
I got something for you.
That's not nice.
I mean, this
we
shit is-
will act like that one nice.
Spin move.
Stop.
I mean, who's
Stop.
guarding?
Yeah, now
him?
you're being nasty.
That's cool. Hey, that looked like SGA
A
last night.
50-year-old Gary Payton?
Y'all are cats.
Who is that?
Nigga, this look
Is
like-
that, is that Maurice Peterson? You think I give a fuck about Maurice
I
Peterson?
don't naming defenders. You ain't named Gary Payton earlier.
Them niggas had a
I did. I
bad
just
year.
said that was a 50-year-old Gary Payton.
He's still alive. He's still playing. He's
Bruce
still.
Bowen. They need to lose Bruce Bowen.
This
They need to
music
lose
goes-
him.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna let the music hold.
All right, no. You're right, Sage. You're right. I'm gonna play somebody.
Let's pull somebody up right now.
I got you, man.
Yeah, Professor.
I swear. All
I'm not
niggas
about to
gotta
pull the
do.
professor.
All y'all did was name the animations.
You're
All
right.
y'all
You're
did was spin move.
right.
Let's see.
Boop.
Crossover.
Hold on.
Crossover.
Hold on.
Boop.
Nah, now,
Crossover. Cross spin.
now
Come
I'm
on
about to get
now.
nasty.
Step back.
Come on
Now I'm about to get
now.
nasty.
That's a step back.
Hold
Not
on,
the
let me get
boops and
next.
the bops.
Let me
Hey,
get
it's
next.
two
Let me
versus
get next. Let me
one,
get
but it
next.
is what
Let me
it
get
is.
next.
Crossover.
Boop. Step back. Come on, bro.
Mid.
I'm not worried about none of that. The
That's
future.
mid.
That's mid.
That second
No,
move, that's
bruh.
me.
Stop.
AI literally did that.
Stop.
AI literally did that.
Stop. We have
AI
got to
literally
stop.
did
We
that.
have got to stop. Now we getting into just some
I
dunk
got
highlights.
you.
Some
I got
point
you.
of dunking.
Nah.
I just needed the first 2
I got
seconds.
this.
I don't need all these
Y'all
other
are
highlights.
I got you. Hold on. No, you want to really get nasty? Let's really get nasty because we're at a point in time in basketball where like
Also, who are those defenders?
you don't even have to find NBA players anymore.
So we're
I
going.
knew he was
But
gonna do that. I knew he was gonna
you
do that.
said who is he guarding? Literally, who's guarding him?
I knew you was gonna do this nasty. I knew you was gonna do this
Look at
nasty.
this.
Anybody on
Look
the
at this.
streets?
I knew you
Look
was
at
gonna do this. You're nasty.
Hey, anybody in the streets versus anybody in the league in 05. Same difference to me. Same difference. Look at this. Knocking over kids. Fuck them kids.
He would never get caught for carrying. He's in the streets. He carried just now.
Nah. Tough lay. Respect, Hezzy. Hold on.
He literally.
Hey.
I see you.
Hold on. Are they gonna replay it?
Oh my god.
Wait for it. Wait, let me get one more. I know Frank
Thank you,
Nitty.
Cap, for calling that carry.
I know Frank Nitty. I don't know none of the niggas AI was going against. Even Gary Payton. Ha! Splacky, come on, man. Stop it.
That nigga stepped into the basket like this, dog. I thought he might as well put this hand over the top and make a little Rasengan with that shit. That nigga, what are we doing? Especially when you're bringing up defenders. When you're bringing up defenders and these niggas ain't in the NBA. Like who? What?
Okay. I raise you. You're right. They're not in the NBA. I raise you one Hezzy video versus one AI video. You can name more people in the Hezzy video. Just saying. You can name more people playing in the street.
No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't.
Name more people playing in the street versus them niggas in 99 that AI was going against that weekend.
Me? No, I couldn't.
That damn server this nigga going out there like this. You talking about Hezzy? This nigga AI.
Yo, man,
and niggas just falling. Niggas just falling.
Man, he stepped into the shot like this.
You know what's crazy?
I thought he was going to smack the nigga with the ball.
Everybody give Jordan credit for that weak ass defense until you see that AI clip and see that's what you bid on. Like you couldn't sit on that. As great as a defender you were, you couldn't sit on that. The other great ones would have. Crazy.
Here you go.
Crazy.
Yo, I don't give a fuck that I got jumped. Look, comment, please do not fall for this shit. This is what they want y'all to fall for. This is what they want. Please.
But if I pull up Ray for Austin, back then with his handles, put Iverson to shame. Put Iverson to shame. Dribbling
This
the
is
same
what
guys.
they want.
If I pull up white chocolate, if I pull up Jason Williams and we talk about handle for real, hey, you don't want to do that.
Oh,
Mark Jackson handles is better. How about that?
yeah, see.
All right, now this. All right. Next topic.
All right,
Next
all right.
topic.
Niggas don't know
Mark
about Mark.
Jackson.
That's all it is. Niggas don't know
I
about
know,
Mark.
I know about Mark. You want to know
Niggas.
how I know about Mark? Because you were like, hey, but y'all know about Mark Jackson. I was right there.
Nah.
I do know about Mark, actually.
So you should know.
Hey, let me tell you one thing that's gonna piss me off more than like anything else in the world is when we got to restart a group message because a nigga got an Android.
Oh my G.
And
Don't y'all ever do that, bro. Please.
that really don't got nothing to do with nothing. I just they're trying to plan something for my family, and today alone there have been messages made
You know,
because
oh, you should
one
start
person's
lagging.
left out.
There you go.
No, go ahead.
Yo, one person in my my family group chat got an Android. When I tell you that shit is so glitched, he texts everybody separately. Like it comes off as he's texting in the group chat, but then you'll get a random notification. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And it's him. He literally, like, I don't know how it works. It just him responding in the group chat sends a private message to everybody as well as to the group chat. It's the most annoying shit when he responds because you can't mute that. What you gonna do? Mute him? Mute his old contacts?
To be honest with you, yeah, block
At that
him.
point, you gonna have to, yeah.
Block his musty ass. Shouts out to Andrew Sullivan.
He's on fire.
Big Drew. Big
Big
Drew.
I have one thing from the NBA season that I want people to talk about more, but we're not talking about it. And while we go over my thing, think about that for yourselves. What's the one thing that people aren't talking about from this NBA season that they should be talking about? And it might be a little bit of a hot take or whatever the case may be, but I tweeted this out earlier. SGA is having the best season by a guard over 6'2", 6'2" since Michael Jackson. That says Michael. I don't know why.
Hey, Chad, we got him. He ain't been.
I thought he did that on purpose.
He ain't being no old allegations.
I thought he did it on purpose.
I'm tired.
Michael Jackson, a 6'2" guard, taller than Michael Jackson.
All right, SGA is having the best season by a guard over 6'2", since MJ. I don't know why I typed it like that too. I was drunk. I believe that. Why aren't we talking about it?
Well, first things first, my glorious king Luka, if he qualifies, I have to disagree. And
What season?
Yes.
Oh, here he goes.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Nigga said Mario Chalmers? ?
And then I usually don't like pulling this card, and chat spammed them up. But if it's not including the postseason, which it can't be, Harden got a case, ladies and gentlemen.
Defense.
Oh my god.
Defense. I'm sorry. Defense.
Yeah, but those are my two. Maybe I go Bean.
Nah.
Yeah, I got three. Yeah, I say three.
Okay.
I like the agenda push though.
Kobe, efficiency. Yeah.
He's on fire.
Look at now.
That's okay. And Harden defense. Your greats are no longer.
Ooh, chat right. Dwayne Wade. What you gonna say about Dwayne Wade?
No.
Which year?
Dwayne Wade got like
9-10.
9-10. 9-10 Wade is fucking Himothy.
Oh, he was a loser? Okay.
Yeah, y'all don't
What the fuck are we doing?
Y'all don't know what
We're not
SGA is
talking about the
doing.
playoffs.
Y'all just don't know what SGA is doing. Let me pull up the numbers because I think Damo's on my side on this.
Oh my god! Yeah, of course it is. Anybody under the age of 26, Damo stands, bro. What?
Anybody is crazy.
Anybody.
Majority.
Because that nigga Scoot, I'm waiting for his downfall. Still.
He dropped 30.
And
And
he's playing good.
I know what
I
you're gonna
can't talk
say
about him.
Yeah.
I can't talk about him.
All right. So
I'm
this season and last season, but this season it is 32 points per game, 2 turnovers, 2.4 steals, which is crazy, 6.4 assists, 6 rebounds. He's shooting 89% from the line. He is shooting 34% from 3. He is shooting 56 from the field. And I'm not gonna lie, he looks smooth, man. He looks like Paul George. I ain't gonna lie. He looks hella smooth.
It's crazy. Dwayne Wade ain't start shooting plus 50% from the field until LeBron got there.
Weak ass Dwayne Wade.
Oh
You talking about Dwayne Wade with the son daughter? Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? No, let me stop. Let me stop.
You said 50 from the field till LeBron
daughter
got
is
there.
crazy.
This
Nah, I gotta
nigga,
slander him.
Dwayne Wade. No, hold on, chat.
Here you go.
See, Damo just made the most Nick Wright take of all time.
Am I lying?
No. Let me explain.
Am I lying?
No, chat. This is what I be saying. They're gonna jump me and they're gonna break. They want to cook you niggas. Yes, Damo is technically correct. That Dwayne Wade never hit 50%. This nigga has not one, not two, but even a 49.5 field goal percentage.
So not
season.
50.
Oh, not 50. Is what
You
I'm hearing.
rounding ass nigga. Okay.
And he only got one. You can round. Only one of those is roundable. The other ones ain't roundable. So, like, what are we talking about? What are we actually talking about?
This is the way we should be talking about basketball. Okay?
That's a fact. This is how basketball this course should be going. In depth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. Like, shit.
You are not lying.
Y'all like true shooting percentage, right? 65%. Okay. I'm just
Now I really get them on your side, but all right, let me get them back then. Hey, so y'all all into the numbers? Because what I seen in 2011 from Derrick Rose is special.
Oh, brother. Okay.
Special case of overrated. Hey,
Yeah.
man. Hey, our guy, Eli, tell you best. 2018 Oladipo over that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Our guy Bezos will tell you.
Well, are they leading? Oh, I thought they were first in the West. They were first in the West not too long ago. The Thunder. The Thunder. Yeah,
They're a game and a half behind the Timberwolves.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
One less win and the same amount of losses.
All right. Y'all want y'all stat revisionist history then? All right, bet. So if we're revising history with stats, then Steve Nash, buddy. Steve Nash, buddy. Yeah, Steve Nash. 18 and 10, 18 and 11, 50, 40, 90s in that motherfucker.
But the production.
What's the steals? Show me the defense. Show me the defense.
Was he a league leader in steals? I don't even know if Shea is, but I'm a
Shea. Yeah, I think so. I think so. For I think he's leading the league in steals.
Just because the year he's having, he has to be.
This
but
is the
nastiest
push I have ever heard.
I mean,
Curry 16. He cut Curry out.
6'2".
He cut Curry out. He said 6'2".
Yeah.
So no Curry. No
I'm not
Chris
silly.
Paul, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not silly now. I'm not crazy. Chris Paul, Chris Paul, weak ass.
Hold on. You said a guard that's taller than 6'2"?
Are you about to say LeBron James?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Jokic. What? Let me stop. He's
Mm.
really a guard. But no, wait, why wouldn't Steph fit in this? Steph's like 6'3", 6'4".
Hey, they got him listed as 6'2" on
Yeah, I called him
basketball
the other day. I called him 6'3" the other day, and the nigga was like, "Oh my God, Sage, he's 6'2". I was like, "Oh well."
Yeah, on Basketball Reference. I think it's Basketball Reference. Hey, look, I googled this before I did this. Yeah, 6'2".
Hey, that's fine. Then I am going Jokic. Sorry.
Oh my God.
You got Luka and Jokic. Deal with it.
No, you don't.
Deal with it, buddy.
All right,
you still didn't defend the not defend. You still haven't attacked the Luka point though, because you damn sure attacked Kobe and James Harden. He said shit about Luka.
I'm not going.
I got eye testers. I got eye testers on my side. Now let's get the old heads. Magic Johnson.
Well, that was before MJ though.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're good. Yeah.
That's the real MJ if you ask certain circles.
Damn. SGA is averaging 2.4 steals. The next person that's averaging like in second place is Donovan Mitchell at 1.9. My God.
Yeah, so crazy defensively. Crazy tier on the defense.
All right.
Crazy.
So what's y'all's thing that nobody's talking about in the NBA right now that they should be?
I'm trying to make sure it's true. Go ahead, Damo, because I think
surface level, super surface level, how dumb NBA fans are in terms of analyzing teams. Like again, after going on Mookie's live stream and hearing niggas that has called me crazy for the idea of, hey man, maybe it's more than just Darvin pulling the strings. You think Rob Pelinka paying niggas and dictating how they play and when they play? Yeah, I do. I think Rob Pelinka, because he gave this guy $15 million, is like, hey, he has to play because we paid him $15 million. I do think Rob Pelinka said that. So people's analyzation of basketball is awful. But to go a little deeper, pause. No, my man, not enough niggas is talking about Paolo Banchero. the underratedness of Paulo.
What did Buddy say in the?
He said
He's the rookie of the year.
The race between Chet and Wemby is taking away eyes from Paulo. Everybody in the room. All right, so what conversation should he be in? I don't know, man. Rookie of the year?
Sophomore of the year, bro. Sophomore of the year, bro.
Why won't y'all have it? Y'all got the podcast.
What? Yeah, nah, man. He should at least. I'm like, yo, his numbers did get way more efficient, but his numbers didn't crazy boom. Nah. If Wemby and Chet wasn't battling the way they were battling, the conversation would be different. What conversation? Yep. What? What?
Oh, most underrated sophomore is one of the funniest takes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's it. It's not that it can't be true, yo. It's the context of it. It's timeless. That's the best take I heard in my life. For me, I'm gonna have a little hate take because I've been too positive today. People keep talking about the Pistons. People keep talking about the Wizards. People keep talking about Scoot. Yo, the Hornets suck again. Yo, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Push it.
Let's really talk, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas was on the LaMelo train. I'm not trying to say he suck, but my guy, he might not be numero uno, bro. Because they bad again. It may be Michael Jordan is all to blame. We just had that conversation. Whatever it is, somebody gotta go. And it gotta be somebody of substance. I'm tired of seeing, we might trade Gordon Hayward. I don't want to hear no more of that, bro. This shit is
It's hard to see when you do nothing but put criminals in an area that indulges criminal activity. Like, I've never seen a team let so much shit slide. I am an hour and a couple of minutes away from Charlotte. The shit that be on the news about Hornets players. I lived in Indiana. They weren't talking about the Pacers like this then. I lived in New York. What nobody talk about Knicks and Nets players like this. I lived in Sacramento. No one gave a fuck about DeMarcus Cousins. He wasn't doing nothing crazy in these streets. But Charlotte, these niggas falling asleep with guns in the car. They rappers turned woman abusers. They're drug addicts. I don't care what nobody say. Kai Jones was on drugs on Instagram Live. I don't care what nobody says. And LaMelo is a deviant. He's a traffic deviant. I wouldn't be surprised if he had 100+ unpaid traffic citations. That nigga literally runs red light every game. The end of every game, he runs the red light right outside the arena. Every single one. I'm just waiting for him to get T-boned and then blame someone else. This is crazy. Niggas out of control down there.
Now, let me say this because they gonna harp on it. Chat, I know he was hurt as the motherfucker that shuffled through the playback Hornets games. I'm like, damn, where LaMelo? I know he was hurt. I know he just came back, and I'm not even necessarily deeming his play for not playing well in the past couple of games. But, dog, you don't even have to do that much, chat. Just go to LaMelo stats. You see they got their ass blown out twice by the Spurs for one of them. And then even the three before that, it's like, okay, you had close games with you got blown out by the Magic prior to that. Sorry. And he had two very, very close games with the one with the Wizards and then one overtime game in Boston. So even in the last 5 games he played, does it look like shit changed? No. Don't gaslight me into waiting another month of the Hornets being shit for me to say the Hornets are shit now. Stop. Y'all know they're bad again. Stop,
and to add on to that, PJ Washington, you're lucky Zion's a freaky frog because you would have been the freakiest NBA player there was. You freaky frog. You're lucky Zion came out the way he did with the Mara Mills thing because people would still be on your ass about why we were so invested in your baby mama drama with you being a Charlotte Hornet. That is insane. I can't remember ever being invested in any basketball players' parental disputes, let alone a Charlotte Hornet. What the hell? Crazy.
I will say this. What's his name? Might be like the LaMelo might end up being like the Vince Carter of this era, this generation.
That'd be crazy.
In the sense that, like, you know how they talk about, Vince Carter had so much talent, he just couldn't mentally put it together. I believe that Melo got a lot of, like, for real. Like,
Melo talented. Pause if needed. Yeah, Melo talented.
I don't know why. I'm looking at him now. Who's that? 25 points per game. I don't know why LaMelo Ball can't average inefficient. And maybe we just truly need to watch more games. Because I think he's a bad finisher at the rim still.
Yeah.
And that's definitely pause. If he could I don't know why he can't average 27 plus points, but I don't know.
I know why. Because who are the other 4 niggas on the court at the time he's on the court? That's why. Nigga out there with half of Terry Rozier half the time. Other time they stagger in minutes. Out there with a hobbled Gordon Hayward, whoever at center. Shout out Mark Williams. I mean, you cool, Condor, but at the end of the day, that's just Mark Williams. They out there. Who's a power forward? PJ Washington. They up there battling court disputes with Miles Bridges. God forbid that you name a guard they drafted outside of LaMelo that's worth a damn. All them niggas seem to just be G League written. Nick Smith Jr., Amari Bailey, Theo Madeline, name them. It don't matter. All them niggas are two-way contracts at guard. It's literally just LaMelo Ball show. You talking about Vince Carter? Hell nah, that's not Vince. Vince was a little competitive. This nigga is Steve Francis. I know it. He's Steve Francis.
I'm looking at his.
You know this really is the LaMelo Ball show, because this is my 3rd time trying to explain to chat. I'm not hating on LaMelo Ball. I said the Hornets suck, and niggas keep saying, "Yo, Sage, but LaMelo's doing that." Yo, bro, y'all keep talking about LaMelo. I'm saying the Hornets yet again are bad. That's how I know that's all they got. And to be honest, shit, you might not deserve a motherfucker at this point. This is getting crazy, bro. Literally a historic losing team, and then the team closest to it on the standing search is the only reason nobody's talking about this shit. Because they have been the team. Remember what the Hornets were supposed to be? Let's really talk about that. They should be in disappointing talks in terms of the last 5 years. Remember that one season where people were like, damn, if the Hornets was healthy, they low-key would have been like a top 4 dog. Like I hate when NBA fans have amnesia, bro. Stop, bro. This team was supposed to be on timing by now, and they are bad again.
Y'all should watch him play. I'm looking at his shots versus the Miami Heat. Man, why he look like GOYs for real?
He just be out there chucking. He like Julian Newman, just 6'8". That's what Julian Newman will look like at 6'8". Just dribble, pull. Let me look sexy for the cameras. Like that's all he does. It's insane. It's like Jordan Poole aura with no talent around him. It's kind of crazy. It's insane.
This is a quicker conversation before we get into the shenanigans. We're making good time. We're getting through these basketball conversations in the second half. Talked a lot about Mike. We're about to get back on his body. Jalen Rose wants to know the great question.
Talk to me.
Oh shit! It always does this, huh? Always when you go full screen. Always got to reload.
Crazy. Oh nah, for real.
Foremost, we can't have an MJ versus.
Why he yelling? And what happened to his hair? This must be an old video.
LeBron conversation, because LeBron got to leapfrog some other people on the Mount Rushmore. Everyone. Okay, there's some people that play basketball that accomplish some things and achieve the level of greatness that LeBron just has not been able to do. You want me to name them for you?
Please.
Besides Michael Jordan?
Yes.
You ever heard of a guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ever heard of a guy named Bill Russell?
Like
you ever heard of a guy named Irvin Magic Johnson? It just, when did LeBron pass Magic? Did I miss something?
I got this one. I'm about to say I got this one. I think he passed Magic. I think he passed Magic the day he didn't cheat on his wife and get AIDS. Is all I'm saying. I think that day.
Wait, no wait.
I beg your pardon.
If I had to pick an exact moment, it was the moment you realized.
Wait. What if he does it like in 2 weeks or so?
Oh, then the longevity is still crazy. Like he still lasted longer.
I beg your pardon.
Without cheating and getting AIDS, like he still lasted longer. So there's still no compensation.
You getting all this off right now because you got to go on the panel tomorrow, don't you? That's why you getting it off right now.
Yeah, I'm getting it off now. And the new grind is coming. I'm getting all the nastiness off now because I do not want them problems. But yeah, there's no world we're living in when we're looking at the resume of a Magic Johnson pre-AIDS and think about that compared to a LeBron James with no AIDS. That's just the AIDS is the killer in my opinion. That's really it. Like I don't have no on-court shit because that should be obvious. because one has AIDS and one doesn't. Like people were scared to share the court with Magic because they thought if he sweats on me, I'm gonna get it. That's how early he got AIDS. He didn't even get AIDS late. He got AIDS like he got version 1 of AIDS. That's like the first COVID vaccine. Like nigga, you got it this soon.
In serious talks, I personally think he probably passed Magic before he left Miami. No bullshit. I know that might sound crazy to niggas. Two rings. The defense. The offense.
Before he left Miami.
Before he left Miami.
I don't know why I thought you said before he went to Miami.
Oh no, that's crazy. No, that's crazy. That would be.
I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't know about that.
And then also, I mean, come on now, Jalen, Bill Russell. That's shameless. We've got to stop.
Very distasteful. That's distasteful.
We got to stop.
The Kareem shit is distasteful. Like, let's be honest.
Well, no.
When did that? No. Let's be honest. Kareem was Kareem pro-black? Was he pro-black?
Yeah,
he couldn't be. Yeah. Nah, he couldn't be because he had a white wife. Did he not?
What?
No.
Was he not with a white woman?
Kareem
didn't have a white woman.
Black is the craziest hill.
Was Kareem? Look it up right now.
That's not the hill to die on.
Kareem was more. He was more pro-black than.
I'm about to say that 90% of history.
Whoa. I'm not arguing who's more pro-black. I'm just using today's checklist of what can make you pro-black.
No, this woman is black.
Is she? Is she white passing?
No, she's black.
All right, my fault, goat. My fault, King. My fault, goat. I didn't know your body was like that, gang.
Wait, let me make sure.
My fault, goat. My bad. I didn't know you was getting down like that. Luau, my bad.
The guy, if you had to make that argument for his will between the two, Kareem is not.
First of all, Wilt was fucking all the bitches, and it's crazy he didn't bring him on because that's the only guy that has an argument, in my opinion. Because when you look at what makes LeBron a GOAT, it's obviously longevity. Because I don't even think he peaked the absolute highest. I think there has been I think Michael Jordan's peak was higher, but LeBron's sustained greatness over. Was the second one white?
Here you go.
Was he? What's no. Let me get the information because if he left a black woman for a white woman, how pro-black can you be?
She's got some olive in her skin, but she looks white. Here you go.
There it is. I knew I wasn't bugging, man. The man was with a white woman who was trying to black pass a little bit. He didn't want all the repercussions in the 70s and 80s.
He said like he knew never with
a woman. I knew I wasn't bugging. I knew I wasn't bugging. You activated my track card.
He left her too, though. So
yeah, he's an asshole. I'll give it to you. But
big ring.
But no, I would legit argue Jordan. I'm not Jordan. I would legit argue LeBron because of longevity and all those players. I mean, you can say Kareem, but what are we going to say longevity-wise to Kareem? Because longevity-wise, LeBron put up better numbers, did he not? For a longer period of time, LeBron was a better player at an older age. Like Kareem was still an important player when he was 59 years old playing basketball. But let's not lie and act like he was better than what we're seeing from the chosen one. Like, come on, gang. And the Jordan thing, just overrated. Just in general, just overrated and overstated. The lies that are told about his career when he actually has more evidence to watch his games compared to other guys like Bill Russell. You want to say Bill Russell to go? Cool. I'm glad you watched the 5 games available on YouTube to come to that conclusion about how great he was in his time. Well, Mike, you can watch a lot of Mike. Like way more compared to guys like Bill and Kareem. And even with Kareem, you can watch more than Bill. But with Jordan, I mean, you can go back and watch. If I wanted Kobe with some bop and a bald head, I would go to older Kobe. Like, what are we talking about? I just don't get it.
As a person that watched a recent on stream, so there's no way I could possibly be fabricating this. I know some of y'all think I lie. I just recently watched Bill and Wilt play. I ain't gonna lie, for me personally, era diff, no. So they're out of there. I ain't gonna lie. I know the rules held them back, but the rules made the game harder to play. Hey, it is what it is, buddy. Both not saying they are not all-time great. I am saying no. I am 50 toes down on Erediff. They're out. I hate the idea that some folks in this world still try to die on Magic over LeBron, considering they're like the most similar archetype player of all time, damn near. And one is just better. I don't know how one plays defense better. Damn near passes the same. It's a significantly better finisher at the rim. And the only difference, pause if needed, and the only difference is, even if you want to say they're dead even talent, is situation. Literally one nigga, JR, you gotta hit that shot. The other dude, all right, good shit, Kareem. And I'm not trying to disrespect Magic, but we're comparing him to LeBron right now. It's like, come on, bro. Yeah, I refuse to provide numbers and all that extra shit, which I can do, but I refuse to do all of that comparing LeBron and Magic so that he's out. What was the other names? Go ahead, Dumbo. Yeah, go ahead.
To my recollection, Cream also had a baby with the white woman. So
Dumbo, shut that.
Disqualified. Hey man, MLK Day. I'm sorry. Disqualified from the conversation. You reproducing with the enemy, and you supposed to be in the GOAT convo?
It is MLK Day. I did just read about it.
You are gross. Any other person not named Jordan and Kareem, I just think you doing a little too much. You're being dishonest. Go ahead, Omar.
No, because I know where they be going in these conversations and stuff like that, and who they choose to prop up and not prop up. Because I saw it when we put up the Rashard McCants video and some of these other videos. Just from now on, type your criteria. And make sure that it's consistent. Because if this guy's case is rings and this guy's case is points and this guy's case is, I don't know, peak defense or some shit like that. If it's rings, Bill should be 1. Simple. If it's points, well, currently Bron should be 1. But before this, Kareem should be 1. If it's defense, Bill should be 1. Hakeem should be 1. Some shit like that. Where are we? Where's the criteria? Because there's no way that Bron with 4 can't be over Magic with 5, but another nigga with 4 can be over Magic with 5, or or a nigga with 5 is over a nigga with 10. You understand what I'm saying? And they said they don't like it when we say nigga in the chat. It's MLK Day.
What happened? Yeah, is that going on?
I saw that. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
They said when you refer to players as nigga, not on my day. Not on my.
I beg your pardon.
I just truly, for real though, all jokes aside, I don't know how if Bron with 4 can't be over somebody with 5. Somebody 5 can't be over somebody with 10 or 11, however many Bill got. So Bill would be
Robert Ory should be somewhere in the conversation, right?
Yeah. 5. I get somebody 5 being under somebody with 6, but 7 should be right above that, and then 10 should be over that, right? I think that's how math works. Where is JoJo White in this conversation? Because I think he got a few too. So I don't know.
Real JJ, where is James?
Nobody put John Havlicek. No one put John Havlicek. Yeah. Dennis Smith. No one put Dennis Smith in this conversation. This is crazy.
Brad Sampson, I don't know, just some generic ass names. Where are these guys?
Walter, some nigga back then was named Walter.
Yeah, I don't know. They had a Polish guy back then too, probably. So
Norris Cole, 2-time champion.
Hey, when I said SGA is better than any guard taller than 6'2" since MJ, somebody in the chat said Mario Chalmers.
I hate niggas, bro. Y'all funny, bro.
I forgot about Mario.
Forgot about Mario. How could I forget?
That's me, chat. Mario Chalmers is me.
My ball knowledge is just not what it was.
Before we get into football, I think we got to play this Drake clip. It would be funny if all of us did, and we never get to it. That would be
yeah, that's right. Yeah, seen.
That would be pretty funny. Where is this Drake clip? It's in there 4 times. We're gonna start seeing.
I might have seen that jump too.
I got it. Oh yeah, D-Wade's getting a statue. Yay! Shouts out to D-Wade.
Yeah, we don't have a segment for that, but yeah, W. Wade deserved. I guess the only way we would have a segment is who deserves a statue. But
because if they retiring Mike's number, D-Wade better have a fucking statue.
Or players who deserve to be retired. Actually could have made a segment out of it. Shout out to that.
Haslam. All right. This is a Mos Def on Drake.
Like, is Drake hip hop?
Y'all gonna retire Derek Fisher number? All right. No, never mind.
Here y'all go, bro.
Like, is Drake hip hop?
Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, geez.
Drake is pop to me, in the sense like if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
Yo, that is foul, bro.
Or it's shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean,
it's commercial, entertaining, fun, good, formulaic music.
It's like a.
Now I'm not gonna lie, she put a lot of words in his mouth because he didn't say it's boring, it's trash, it's garbage. Fuck that nigga. Music, right? Like, yeah.
Likeable music, yeah. But is it?
Oh shit! What happened? My bad.
I'm gonna leave you alone. We're gonna move on.
So many products.
So many SKUs.
So many SKUs. Look at all these SKUs. Oh, so many products.
So much merchandising. So many barcodes.
I love this mall. Look at this place. I mean, look at this place. They have everything. Everything's here. They have everything here. Oh, this is great. This is a new Drake. You hear it? It's great.
That's tough.
Okay. What happens when this thing collapses? What happens when the columns start buckling? Are we not in some early stage of that at this present hour? Are we seeing like the collapse of the empire? Buying and selling, where's the message that I can use?
Right.
You know, what's in it for your audience apart from like banging the pom-poms?
The last, I get the last part. It reminded me of Terrence Howard. I'm gonna find a Terrence Howard clip. But go ahead, Sage Adamo. Is Drake hip hop?
I mean,
Go ahead,
oh my god, it's hip hop. Like that's, I would say it's hip hop. I'm not mad at it's pop comment. I'm just mad at the levels of hate he proceeded to go on afterwards. That was kind of like, all right, I get sick of you old niggas being mad at the state of hip hop when it was your time, y'all did nothing with it. Like y'all made your songs, you had your hit songs, y'all became staples. But then after that, y'all just let these niggas push y'all to the side, and y'all didn't do anything for the next generation. Y'all didn't put no infrastructure in place to protect the product.
That's
No,
crazy.
whoa, hold on. Mos Def did. What did Mos Def do? What does he do? What has he done? Who is label? Who Mos Def label? Who he signed?
I got you.
Just let me know who's Mos Def have signed.
Right.
But no, like a lot of these niggas didn't put the infrastructure together to be able to protect this product they hold so dearly. Niggas get mad at the commercialization of hip hop. I mean, you fuck niggas didn't keep the integrity. You niggas didn't do nothing to not get it commercialized. You niggas added to it, got your money, and got pushed to the wayside because you niggas didn't know how to read contracts. And y'all was a slave to what was going on. And I understand it. That's what you had to do at the time. That's what the music game was pre-social media. Like that's just, unless you wanted to be the local Negro that was rapping in that specific region and doing small shows, and you wanted to be the underground rapper full time. Like if you wanted to go major, you had to sign to a label. Them niggas 9 times out of 10 gave you a shitty ass deal, and 9 times out of 10, you niggas didn't realize you were in a shitty deal. The ones that did realize they were in shitty deals or finesse situation, you don't hear about. It's funny how Chamillionaire never is brought up and talked about with how he finagled and did his thing when it came to his deal. That nigga got his deal, decided not to re-up, took the money and invested in tech back in 06, 07, 05, way back when, and said, yeah, fuck this music shit. Niggas, you slaving niggas. Like, I'm not with it, and made his money that way and kept pushing. But he's not out here calling Drake pop. He's not out here shitting on Little Pump. He's not out here shitting on the game. He was like, all right, this shit passed me. It used me, passed me, and I did something else. All these other niggas who got used and abused and passed over and passed by are upset. And I personally feel like if you didn't contribute or try to contribute to preserving the integrity of hip hop, preserving what hip hop was in its truest form, man, bitch ass nigga, don't complain. I look at it like politics. If you ain't voting, don't fucking complain about the president. What are we talking about?
Chameleonaire falls into that same label or the same vein of commercializing hip hop, though. I do want to say that.
That's fine. He made a commercial. Yes, he signed to a label, made a commercialized song, but he didn't keep it up. The nigga got the fuck out of there, made his money elsewhere, lived off in the tuck as Chameleonaire. Like, oh, the nigga that had the one hit wonder is what niggas would call him. But I'm saying you're not gonna find the clips of him complaining about rap now, though.
I think the reason why people even ask Chameleonaire is because of the cultural. I mean, not Chameleonaire. The reason why they ask Mos Def these questions and still keep his name relevant is because of the impact that he had on the culture of hip hop, and they don't ask Chameleonaire because of the lack of culture, lack of addition to the culture of hip hop.
I feel you, but I will raise you.
Here you go.
Someone like no, deadass. I will raise you. Someone like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, way more viable to listen to talk about hip hop, seeing what he's done for the game, what he's tried to do for the game, the rappers he has tried to put on and stuff he's done like that, set up different artists and helped out different artists all this time and kept his name relevant. Sage, I tweeted under your tweet and niggas thought I was joking. The fuck was the last time somebody was like, yo, that Mos Def though? Like, hey man, that shit's tough.
Because Mos Def
talk about what Mos Def thing. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
This
that
is
was
okay.
That was too far. I felt it was too far as it came out of my mouth. Pause.
This is too crazy.
Hey,
bro.
yo.
Oh, whoa.
That was flagrant.
This is oh shit, my fault. I was watching the game. Let me say, man, I'm not gonna act like a Mos Def fan stan. I've listened to, I think the surround sound back in my day version. I've seen his appearances on. It's not Dark Twisted Fantasy. What out? It's a Kanye album. He's on it like twice. I'm about to look it up. But he's on a Kanye album like twice.
Is it late registration or graduation?
It might be. I don't think.
What was College Dropout? It's one of the first three.
It's late registration. He's on it. He's on it twice. Point is, I'm not gonna act like I'm a Mos Def stan or anything. I don't think I would go to your level of disrespect or anything. I mean, obviously he was trying to get his jokes off at the end, so fair enough. But I wouldn't say that he was like saying anything too wrong. I just think that as long as he's not saying Drake has never done that or can't do it, all right, then I mean, sure, you can classify it as pop. Because a couple of years ago, you implied his nigga is a drill artist. Prior to that, he was Six God. Prior to that, he was the Sad Boy. Prior to that, he was Drizzy Drake. Prior to that, he was lyrical spiritual Drake. Drake has literally been the chameleon of the rap game. He's literally been the person that's like, whatever's trending, I'm gonna do it. He TikTok popping, right foot up, left foot slide.
Hey.
The Utes, the UK niggas is popping. He's doing freestyles with Central C. Is that who it was? He's doing freestyle Central. Drake has quite literally been the guy where if something's popping, he's doing it right now. Drake, Beat Switch Hall of Fame. So it's not. I'm not mad at him thinking that he or perceiving that as pop music, but I would agree with Damo if he was saying, yeah, Drake has never done that. Or is implying that he can't do it. Like when he made the comment, what happens when the mall falls? I mean, I guess he goes back to making lyrical albums. I think Drake, when he has to or when he wants to, I think he even did that. I personally haven't spun the songs enough. I spun them once. But when a lot of people were talking about, yeah, he wasn't rapping on his last project and he had the little EP or whatever the fuck with like them 4 songs. 4 songs Drake was rapping. So like I'm not about to sit here and act like Drake can't rap. I hate when people go there, but if the concern is Drake's not doing it and therefore right now he's a pop artist, I don't really have a pushback for it. Drake does every fucking thing.
Yeah, I just want to say that I think that, and because of the jokes, and mind you, I really do think she was pushing more of the jokes than he was.
Oh yeah, the ski.
She really bought it out of him. I think that, of course, his point is going to get lost anytime you say anything slight about somebody's favorite. And I already can see the comments right now saying, "Oh, you know, Omar, there's 2 sides to pick. I can either go with he's a hating ass old nigga and just leave it at that, or we can actually factually dissect what he's saying." like they say, he makes popular music. I don't think it's crazy to say that he's pop. And then you also have to ask, like, Mos Def or the older generation, like, what do they define as hip hop? And knowing that Mos Def is very much underground, rapping about a message, delivering rhymes that are just deeper than surface level, then yeah, I could see why he would just say in a response, because he didn't say no. He said Drake is hip hop. And then he goes on to question, what are we doing with the commercialization of rap music? Music that was poetry on beats. What are we doing with the commercialization of all this music? And I've maintained this stance. I like 21 Savage's album, by the way, just for anybody that wants
I've
to know.
not heard it yet. I need to.
It's man, it's gonna be hard to beat. Album of the year is gonna be hard to beat. I know it's January 15th.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I honestly, if it came out last year,
21 nice though. So
if it came out last year, I would have said the same thing. But the commercialization of rap music, like we're at its peak. The songs mean nothing. They come and go in a day or two, and nobody's going back to the shits. Like Damo talked about it all last year. Who's going back to that Gunna album? Who's going back to that Travis album?
What's the last album I've been like?
Who's going back to these albums that came out 3, 4, 5 months ago? Like, who's going back to these things?
I'm a weirdo, so I don't fucking count. But like I've recently, whenever I was like driving, I hit the off season not too long ago. But I'm a weirdo. Not a lot of people.
That's a J. Cole classic album. I'm talking about more of the more recent in the era of
that genre. Then, yeah, you're right.
Hip hop. Nobody's going back to this stuff. Nobody's going back to this stuff, and that's he's just questioning that for real. I think Drake is hip hop though.
That's fair. Like I said, I agree. I would say he's more pop than anything because of what he relies on. But at the end of the day, I would say with every musical genre, for the most part, the commercialized version of it is it not always watered down to a degree compared to underground or what hardcore fucking fans of that genre would say. I would assume so, right? Hey man, I listen to a couple country songs. But I feel like there's a difference between like those classic ass country albums and then the TikTok niggas that's just getting a one hit. Like honestly, country is revolving around like how hip hop was a couple years ago with the TikTok shit. Niggas blow up, had that one good song, and then it's a TikTok country artist type shit. From what I've seen.
But don't you think the comparison to another genre is kind of lazy? Like, everybody's doing it, so why can't we do it? As opposed
I'm not saying I don't want to say, oh, they're doing this, we're doing it too. I'm just saying that's literally the name of the game with commercialized music, mainstream music. That's just what it is. And like I said earlier, if niggas like Mos Def, in my opinion, or niggas from the 90s that were prolific and early 2000s, if they did a better job of putting shit in motion to have avenues for people to get through with the music shit and not have to result to this where it is now, we'll have a different conversation. But a lot of these niggas didn't because they weren't allowed to, they were forced out, or they just didn't know how to. Same way with Shannon Sharp getting his new show after FS1. He just took whatever the fuck he gave him because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was just a means to an end. Shit happened fast. You need that money. That's what a lot of rappers did. A lot of rappers they didn't put themselves in positions to preserve the integrity of hip hop. They just fell to the wayside or wasn't allowed through the door to try to do anything. At least how I feel. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But.
I guess the only thing that I would say to combat that is like the underground scene has definitely, the underground lyrical, miracle, spiritual meaning rap has definitely just gotten smothered in the past couple of years in comparison to what it used to be. Because there used to be at least like a juxtaposition, maybe the word, juxtaposition between like good lyrics and good sounding music. But nowadays, like you really can't even, it's going to be extremely hard to pull that off. Like you really can't pull that off.
I was going to say the issue is two things. One, y'all said it in the genre, hardcore rap will always have a problem with like the mainstream shit because they want to talk about hardcore messages. They want to talk about messages that aren't being talked about. So it's actually a genre where you really won't get that satisfaction regardless. But to not be obtuse about it, I'd say just society is changing. We could even go say, y'all know I like my casual researches to prove my points on the spot. And if we got to expand upon them, we'll expand upon them. You can just look at the last 5 XXL lists, and you can look at the names that are still popping or popping for some of you all, the names that still can drop a couple songs every now and then, and then the artists that you're like, oh, he dropped the album. Or the artists that you're like, oh, he's probably more talented than like 90% of this list, but like has the least amount of clout than like 100% of the list. That's applicable to dead ass everybody, except maybe it was Baby Keem on there, SSL. He probably may be the only one that has more clout than majority of his class. But everybody else, oh yeah, nah. If you were the rap type, bottom of the line. It's just how society turned into with the flex culture shit. But that's a whole different subject for a different day.
Yeah, I don't know. I just some of the things he said is true, but it'll get lost in
yeah, niggas was wilding. I'm not gonna act like I listen to Mos Def, but niggas was like, yeah, name 5 Mos Def songs. I was like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can. Oh my god. Hey, all I'm gonna say, we brought up the comparison to JID. Shit, y'all listen to surround sound, and y'all were like, how did that make a twerk song? Nigga, the original name of that beat is like Miss Booty something. What that shit called, bro? Because it's a Mos Def song, I want to say, or maybe Miss Fat Booty. Yeah, that's literally where that shit is.
But mind you, and somebody would say the same thing. Like I saw a video that was like, can you remember the last 5 TikToks you watched? And I paused and I was like, I really can't. Mind you, this is me. I seen it on TikTok. So I'm actively scrolling TikTok and they were like, can you remember the last 5 TikToks you watched? And then they go on to say, can you remember the last 5 YouTube videos you watched? You're more likely to remember those. And sure enough, I rattled off the last 5 YouTube videos that I watched. And mind you, the last full in-depth YouTube videos I had watched had been like days apart, but I could name them just off the top of my head. So I think that's what like rap music is today. It's very rare that a YouTube video comes out. Hell, even if they're prioritizing making YouTube videos, they are more worried about the stream or the TikTok. They are worried about getting the number today so they can push it to the next thing tomorrow type shit is what I would say.
That's why some niggas return on that YouTube shit, but that's a Souls conversation. I don't want to have that without them.
Well, no. I mean, we can have it and rehab it because that's actually a good it's a little segue into some other stuff like that when we talk about the retired, because I think that's why I think that that's why a lot of the YouTubers retired. More of the recent YouTubers retired.
Yeah.
It's no longer I can do what I want to do. It's no longer I can enjoy this what I want to enjoy. It is what's going to get the 1 out of 10? What is the algorithm going to enjoy? And that dictates what I'm going to drop. For those that don't know, a plethora of YouTubers retired at the top of the year. And again, I'm going to let y'all know more are coming. They just have not made their announcement videos yet. They haven't, put it on their pages or anything like that, but more YouTubers are coming of like, hey, this channel's done. Hey, I'm retired, et cetera, et cetera. And well, I mean, if y'all got thoughts on that, because y'all seen it, we can talk about it for a quick second.
I ain't got the deepest take on it because I'll even sympathize with chat. Why would they necessarily care about the conversation about people retiring until your favorite creator retires? But I'll just say there's 2 ways to look at it. Both pretty valid, to be honest. You could look at it as one, hey, think about who's retiring. They was on here for like 10 years now. And people look at age, but I'm telling you, B-Soul's got like what, 6 years in it? Like niggas were starting this shit young. So when they're retiring and niggas are like at 28, at 29, well, I mean, damn, they've been here 11 years. That shit, probably. But if that's not a good enough argument for you, even though it's pretty static and basic to understand, I think another thing is, as you were alluding to, the name of the game is changing from either you got to make the content that is reacted to, or you might as well just go up on there and just zob out and pray you got the personality, because it's one of the two. And the reactable content That's that. I know that sounds like, okay, so it's two lanes, offline and online videos. Well, no, if you're not making videos that said personality would want to react to, now you're in a situation where it's like, who gives a fuck about what I'm doing? Even though that you might have the best edits, best thumbnails, all that extra shit. And then most importantly, the allure is gone. The technique of growth is gone. Like shorts is my meta this year. I know some motherfuckers that are probably OGs think that shit is weak. If there's some motherfuckers that think reactions are weak, I know there's somebody that's looking at this TikTok shit and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, there's some motherfuckers out there. There's probably a couple old heads that hate how Speed blew up. They can't fucking stand it. All right, no, I haven't met them. So before y'all try to speculate, I ain't met them. But I'm telling you, there's gotta be some motherfuckers that cannot fucking fathom how these dudes are blowing up on TikTok, Twitter, all that extra shit. So I get it. It's all fun and games until your guy retires. I even funny enough, FBI agent worked overtime. I'm over here looking up Baldur's Gate builds. I see your Rage's retirement video pop up. I'm like, this nigga retiring?
No, I think he was just talking about it.
He was talk about it, told a jokey joke. I watched the video because I knew he was gonna talk about it on the pod. All he did was talk about a jokey joke and shit. His chat was not rocking. Them niggas was not letting that shit go. They was like, no. Anybody but my glorious king type shit. But I don't want to drag it too forth because obviously these niggas ain't YouTubers. But all I'm saying is it's real.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You're selling it short with the ages. These niggas that I've seen retiring, because I talked about it on one of the recent pods, like a YouTuber I grew up watching, and a collective group of YouTubers end up retiring like out the blue. And these niggas are damn 28, 29. These niggas are 30 in their mid 30s. Mid 30s with families. Like a lot of these mid 30s with families. I think the perception of a B-Souls or a Speed will really skew what motherfuckers actually came up on. A lot of these people that have been doing this shit 10 years plus, they did not start as kids. A lot of these niggas were in college when they started. Them niggas were graduating college when they blew up. Them niggas were in their second year of college or 22 and just working a 9 to 5 when they blew up. And they doing that for 10 plus years. Now you're 32, 33, 34. You have this stockpile of money, but you sacrifice your family. All the people I've seen that retired so far this year, that's been a factor for everybody. It's family, dedicating more time to their family, accurate time to their family, because their family took the back burner for so long while they did this. Or that mental health, the constant grind, constant having to be a creator, having to be in front of the camera, have to Knievel analytics and all that becomes draining. Reading that 1 out of 10 marker, and if it's a 7, you're panicking, 8, you're panicking, and now you got to read through a formula, everything like that. And what the name of the game is now. Sage, you're right. A lot of niggas don't like the new formula. Moose Knuckle, the dude I was talking about that ended up retiring, he said it. Man, YouTube just isn't what it was when I started and enjoyed it. This shit is legit something totally different. I don't like where it is now. I don't like what's being promoted and pushed. I just can't do it. I don't want to be a part of it. I'd rather just work a regular job and be with my family. The fact that you're thinking about work 24/7. You can't go a day not thinking about work. That was another thing he said. Oh man, I just want to be able, when I get off work, I'm off of work. Like, I'm done working. With this shit, you take a day off, you taking a hit financially. These are dollars I can't get. These are dollars I'm willingly not taking by not streaming 12 hours. I'm gonna just stream 6. And now you're putting the family aspect or personal life aspect versus financial gain, and depending on how much you're making or what contract you sign, because a lot of people are signing these deals where you don't know it, but they have to stream X odd amount of hours. So when you go look at a lot of these kick streamers that are streaming 14 fucking hours, these Twitch streamers that got to stream 15 fucking hours, you're thinking, what in God's name of possession? They have to. They got to knock those hours off. And the ones that are doing it in bulk, those are smart ones. It's the motherfuckers that are streaming. They got to stream every day, 2 to 3 hours every single day. And they are burnt out because now you're thinking for the rest of the day, what the fuck can I do on this next stream? What can I do to one up it? What can I do to this, that, and the third? Versus the people that are streaming 15 hours, they'll stream 15 hours, 4 days. And then, hey man, I'm gonna just drop these videos I got stockpiled for another X amount of whatever until the next go round or whatever it is. So, I mean, I get it. I get why a lot of people are retiring. I definitely understand it. And for a nigga that's in this lane at the, what I would say is the beginning of it, that shit's scary, man. Like hearing the stories, hearing how they're talking, That shit's scary.
Yeah.
I think and not to reiterate, because a lot of it was said already, but people, I can't stress enough the burnout. I cannot stress enough the overwork, the 24/7 when it comes to content. And I can't stress enough how different things are. And it might not make sense to a lot of people until, 10 years from now, because I can only imagine 10 years from now is going to be different than it is today. But the idea of optimizing so much that it takes away the creative process is totally draining. I think, and I talked about this because Shannon Sharp, I don't know if y'all saw Shannon Sharp and Ocho were pulling 89K live last night.
Them boys is going crazy.
Yeah, talking football. And I saw a lot of people, oh yeah, this is Cat Williams' interview. I was like, I don't think y'all understand the power of football in America.
I've been, hey man, if I'm a two-round horn, I've been praying for y'all to talk football, bro.
But see, the thing is, like, we could optimize. We could really, really, really optimize. I don't think we would want to optimize. Only because it takes away from everything. Like, we could clean up everything, set our backgrounds to be a certain way, put on certain type of clothes, look, get everybody's camera to be the same brand, same interfaces, same everything, so we could be 100% in line and uniform and run this bitch like ESPN. Reason why Souls and Sage started channels when they did is because they did not want to make ESPN type content.
Yeah.
So, but eventually you get down that line of like, I got to make it because that's what gets the 1 out of 10. But it's nasty.
Yeah. Final comment, because I know people don't care, but I think that's what my final comment is. It's a combination of everything we just said. And as all of these things are changing, as work ethic is becoming harder, the job is simultaneously getting to its most disrespected part, honestly. The people still want to do it for sure monetary positions, but we obviously Kai gets cooked daily at this fucking point. The stigma of being childish for watching content, let alone making it. People literally just don't care about these conversations or just the niggas in general because you're replaceable. Everybody's replaceable. Yeah. So it gets scary out here. But like even in our chat, and I love the community, but even our chat, there was like at least 2 people talking about yapping or change topic or go to football. Because at the end of the day, if we don't do it, if we don't switch and go ahead and chase the 1 out of 10, somebody else will. So it's tough out here, man. It's tough.
Yeah, and when they do it, it makes it harder for us. But nevertheless, speaking of Kai, and then we can go into football, and then get the fuck up out of here. So I saw over the weekend, and I don't know what prompted this. I really don't know what prompted this, but of course we're on this Kai Cenat discourse again about his age and the demographics of his chat.
I don't know who thinks and believes that I make content for kids, but you're dumb as shit if you think I'm making the content that I make is for me and other grown ass niggas, bro. If kids tune in, you gotta call their parents, gang. That ain't me. That's what I be talking. You can't blame me. If kids is tuning in, also, nigga, if you do your fucking research, you dumb bitch, type in Cenat on Twitch, nigga. Click on my stream and see if it warns you to be 18 plus to continue further watching. Nigga, I can call up my Twitch rep and say, hey, can you please take off that warning for my shit? But guess what? I leave it. Wanna know why? Because hopefully you 18 plus watching this shit. It literally warns you before you click on my stream. Nigga.
And that wasn't the real thing that I want to see. It was that post that you had quote tweeted, Sage.
I remember that, John.
Yeah, where the dude said, let's be real. Do we think that 27-year-olds are watching Kyler Cenat? Do we think, and once I find it, I'll pull it up. Do we think that 27-year-olds are watching Kyle and Cenat.
Oh, my tweet, shit, 27 is debatable. My tweet, this nigga said 18. 27. I mean, no, majority, no. I'll be blunt. No, that's not true. But however, I think the stigma is completely on a different end, and it's a stigma. There's some things we debate with you guys, and there's some things that we're fortunately in a position where we could tell you the same way. You could hear a story from your favorite NBA player, and I guess you just put his hand on the Bible to make sure he ain't lying to you. But dog, no. The audience is 20, 21-ish. I'd say 20 to 24. Safe thing is 20 to 24. Most of them niggas have the 20 in their age group, but not 27. I'd say 27. Majority, nah. Some people though, yeah, 100%. Obviously, somebody is. But yeah, all I'm gonna say, we've talked about this shit several million and a half times because Kai is getting cooked daily for some reason. That's how you know he's successful. No dick suck, but it's just true. However, I just want to bring to a point that, hey, man, streaming's the new anime. Streaming is officially the new anime, and nobody's talking about it. And I'm going to push the agenda as strong as I possibly can. Because what are the takes? What are the takes about when anime was back then? That, oh, my God, you sit around and you think that you at the grown age of 20, at the grown age of 18, can just Naruto run? Can just shadow clone jutsu? You're in school talking the same way they say, who is sitting here talking about W got Riz. Oh, really? That's kind of like who is sitting here talking about Super Saiyan Kamehameha. It's the craziest one-to-one I've ever seen. I ain't got the motion for it. So I'm going to just push this until someone with motion pushes the agenda. This shit is literally, and I do mean literally, the new. You watch anime, you watch streams, and some people are trying to make it just Kai streams. Now that is dick suck. Nah, it's just any nigga that would do a donation, any nigga that would sit in a stream for more than 2 hours, but you can binge watch the Kardashians and baddies for 8 hours, and it doesn't make the man. It is the dumbest shit. The same way anime got cool at some point because it was dumb. This shit's gonna get cool one day because this is dumb. However, it took anime a long time. It's gonna take streaming a long time.
I would just say we've had the conversation about people who aren't even creators nor know how this shit works for real. Don't understand the analytical side of it to where it shows you what your demographic is. And I'm not gonna lie, this nigga's not gonna beat the allegations until you show niggas the analytics. Until you show niggas where it says your audience is 18 to 25, 55%, or wherever the fuck. Until you show that, niggas are just gonna assume you're lying because they don't have the data in front of you. He can easily show it. He doesn't have to, nor is he forced to. But this shit is going to be a constant thing with him because all somebody have to do is go look at when you went to New York for the meet and greet. Them didn't look like no grown ass niggas out there jumping on cars, fucking up New York. It was like a bunch of teens and preteen, a bunch of teens or older teens or whatever that was doing all that dumb shit. It didn't like a lot of grown folks was out there. They're like majority teenagers are out there. So you can say whatever you want, and us up here, we understand the optics of it. I would challenge anybody to think about what our demographic is on YouTube or individually. Do y'all think we stream to a bunch of kids or
Fuck
to a
that?
bunch
Let's
of young
find out
niggas?
now. Hey, chat, how old are y'all? Let's find out now.
Oh,
Chat,
niggas
how
about to
old are you?
lie. Niggas about to lie.
Yeah, some niggas about to lie.
78.
Majority gonna tell the truth, but some are gonna lie for sure.
And I don't have the I don't have the Twitch analytics, but I'll definitely pull up the YouTube analytics. That's interesting.
As I see right now, we have some 16, 17. Majority of niggas are 21. Majority of the chat can get a drink right now. Go count it if you think I'm jazzing it. Majority of chat just spammed initially that they could get a drink. If not, a year away from getting a drink.
And to what you said, Sage, like I did just go. I searched it on Twitter. That was a lot of the conversation. If you're over 14 watching streams, you might as well just not see another day. Whoa, this is crazy. I really didn't think it was that extreme. You do binge watch all this content. All I want to say is like I don't know what people expect Kai to do. He's not gonna change his content, dog.
It's not. I'm glad you brought it up. That was gonna be my closing take because I already started a little controversial. He's not gonna change.
and he shouldn't have to. He really shouldn't have to. He shouldn't taper his take. And really, I think all of this stems from because I saw some of the commentary. Oh, should Kai really be having these women on his stream doing these things? What on his stream? Who cares? Who cares? Are you serious right now? Yeah. He built a platform doing what he wants to do. But because he's not optimizing to do ABC 1, 2, 3, and he's not optimizing to teach kids about, US history or whatever, come on, bro. Who cares? Yo, stop. Like, literally, for real, no, all jokes aside, stop. I pulled up our analytics. 95 or 96.9, 97% male, ranging between 18 to 24, and really 18 to 34, really. 18 to 34 is the real range. 18 to 24 is 25 or 45%, and then 25 to 34 is 36%.
Now let me do this because this is what they're gonna do, and this is a matter of just hey Omar, never forget the day you said I don't know how to read data. Hey man, maybe I was tripping that day. I'm not the worst because niggas will hear what you say and then go, oh my god, you idiot. These 16-year-olds are changing their accounts to 18. Look, dog, I know we brought this up in the past. I'm going to bring it up again right now. If you think that Apple, Google, even fucking Twitch, YouTube don't know that the 24-year-old, that 30-year-old that Googled English 102 Quizlet is a fucking high school. I'm sorry, bro. You're an idiot. You are genuinely dumb, or you're delusional, or you hate some. But you're wrong. Either the fuck way you're wrong. The data is there, bro. The data is there. I promise
you. That's all I got. Y'all want to talk a little football?
Shit, I've been fucking waiting.
He lied. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. And then all right, here we go. This is not football.
That is the NBA playoff team, by the way, guys.
Playoff football is underway. Whole first round is done, right? The whole first round is done.
Last game is getting played
tomorrow.
Right now.
Or yeah. Oh, today's Monday. Yeah,
wait,
today's
no. Is there another game? I think this is the last game right now. Bucks, Eagles, and right now the Eagles are not beating fraud allegations.
Yeah, they are not. Isn't Jalen Hurts hurt though? Come on now.
I think so. But
let's relax.
I think so, but he could have played better. I will say this: the first things first. Start off some light. I know I was adamant against the tush push, but hey, if the defenses are learning to stop it, which I'm seeing, all right, never mind. Tush push away. I thought that shit was cheese. Niggas just didn't know how to stop it. Niggas learn how to stop it. All right, we can ball up. We good. I'll start with my team because I know they're gonna want to attack co-host favorite teams. Let's just get the Steelers out the way. I'm not as mad as you guys may think, and this is not me trying to. No, well, if you ignore your bullies, you're good to go. No, I called the Steelers losing all week long. Any person that I know, this is a majority NBA community, so I'll even throw you a bone. TJ Watt was out. Yeah, but by NBA fan logic, LeBron didn't fucking play shit like that. It was unrealistic, but it's not fucking LeBron. But you get the point. It's unrealistic for the Steelers without TJ Watt to stop the run and or pass of the Bills. I'm not as mad as some of you guys may think I would be. I'm really not. However, a concern about Pittsburgh that I personally have is, we are.
Damn, he froze. Damn. Oh, you muted yourself down while you was unmuted.
Oh, I was unmuted. Oh man.
Yeah,
did I lag out? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
All right,
I thought it was me. Okay.
No, it was 100% me. I saw loading screens and all that shit. What I was saying is the Steelers are starting to become a team, and people are blaming Mike Tomlin for being a team. Mike Tomlin is the reason we're not the team. All right. So I'm not for letting him go. However, one thing about Pittsburgh they need to do, they need to either make a move. Are you going to set yourselves back or are you going to move forward? But the criticisms are correct in terms of, yeah, we've just been the team that goes home in the first round. When's the last time Mike T won a playoff game? We could easily pull that card. So I'm not for gawking Mike T. I'm not for acting like the defense is Hall of Fame worthy with the worst offense of all time. I'm not for ignoring that the offense is fucking ass. But dog, at the end of the day, yeah, the Steelers have been way too, we're going to draft, we're going to stay loyal to our guys. Yo, make a move forward or backward. This is one of the teams in the NFL that don't do shit in the offseason. I told y'all pay attention to football. This team don't do shit in the offseason, ever. The biggest signing we had was Miles Jack, and then that nigga weren't on the team, and then he was back on the team. Shit's crazy.
Damo?
Go ahead. Can you full screen me? Can you give me the full screen?
Yeah, I'll give you that. And then just let me.
I just
no, they stop.
I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, fuck everybody that got something to say. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All right, we lost. So what? All I know is all you fuck faces that didn't even have a team in the playoffs on my dick, eat cock. All you fuck faces who teams also got the ass spanked in the playoffs, Eli, eat cock. It's crazy. It's crazy. Beginning of the season, I was delusional for seeing my team in a situation to compete in the playoffs. Niggas called me crazy. We start playing good. Oh, y'all didn't beat the 500 team. We smacked the bum-ass Cowgirls. Oh, we did the bum-ass Cowgirls. Then we get to the playoffs, injured to hell, and you niggas is upset at me for still believing in my team. Then when we lose, dumb, what happened? Y'all throw all context out the window. Unless you're a Chiefs fan, get the fuck off my cock, you fucking, ooh, I just said TOS. I was TOS shit. Listen to me, all right? If you think I don't even got chat pulled up, so I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. If you think I give two flying fucks about this shitty fucking sport named football, you got me messed up. Learn who the fuck I am, buddy. The list goes basketball, MMA, and baseball, pussy. You think I care about football enough to listen to y'all weak ass comments? No. It's a cheap sport. It's nothing but CTE and niggas who retire with brain damage. You fuck faces. Look at Chandler Jones. Shout out to Tom Brady's the Bill Belichick song. Look at Chandler Jones. Look at Antonio Brown. Look at Le'Veon Bell. Look at these niggas with CTE actively going around making a mockery of themselves. And you niggas think I care about this shitty sport? It's not even a top 3 sport. You fuck faces. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck the playoffs. Fuck the Super Bowl. Fuck Roger Goodell. Fuck the draft. Fuck all that shit, nigga.
That's why we can't pivot. That's why we can't optimize right there.
Well, I'll tie Mr. Measy, then I'll tie the strings a little closer then, bruh. Because Cam Newton looking like that guy right now.
Yeah, that's exactly my one and only football point. Y'all know I don't have a team in this. But this is my one and only football point. Cam Newton, for those that remember, got into a lot of trouble, a lot of backlash, a lot of all that stuff when he made his comments about some game managing quarterbacks. You know, Tua Tagovailoa, Damo's guy, right? Damo's guy.
Still your guy, Miami.
Hey,
guy, man.
He talked about Damo's guy. He talked about Brock Purdy. He talked about Jared Goff. He talked about a bunch of guys, but most notably Ass Prescott. I want to play this to fresh people's minds.
Game managers: Brock Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa, Jared Goff, and really Dak Prescott. These are
now the only one that came out unscathed was Brock and them, but Brock. But Jared Goff came out unscathed. At least he got a win. Dak Prescott, my brother. Let me play the noise. Yeah.
Man. Oh, you beat me to it. I meant to add that. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah, a damn stinker, a total stinker, and I outplayed by Jordan Love. Numbers look much better as I read them. 41 for 60, 403, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A lot of that is garbage time. A lot of that is garbage time.
Man, a ton of that was garbage. It was over when it was something to 14, not even 14 really, but I give you the 14. A lot of them touchdowns, a lot of them yards. Shout out Jake Ferguson, my fantasy glorious king. Nah.
Yeah. But it's funny because, it's Monday. Maybe we give him a little bit of grace. It was Martin Luther King Day. So I haven't necessarily heard from those that had so much to say about what he said. I haven't looked into what Skip Bayless has said. I know Stephen A. Smith did his victory lap specifically about the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. But why is it in sports media that they can't apologize? That's so disgusting, dog.
Well, that's a trap card. Nobody apologizes, man. All people do is let you get your shit off and brag you were right. That's why we do it all the time. Because don't nobody ever pull up in the chat and be like, yo, Sage, you was right, man. It was Dwight McGee. Because I died by that hill and they thought I was tripping. Give LeBron praise, AD, acknowledge Russ. I'm like, yo, we just missed them too. All right. When Damo was over here hitting, damn, I forgot one of Damo's take. But y'all had takes where y'all have been right the entire time, and nobody's brought up, yo. First things first, yo. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, I was gone. I definitely said you were stupid. I left the craziest comment. Not gonna delete it, but so that doesn't happen. It's never gonna happen on TV.
Sage, I think you're thinking about my take on either Darvin Ham or Chet and Wemby, things like that, things along those lines of just. But I do make it a point, and I want to normalize actually walking shit back and admitting you're wrong. You don't even gotta apologize. Admit you're wrong. I admitted I was wrong about the Warriors. So Omar, I told him on playback. I told him here, hey gang, you were right. I was wrong. Why can't that be normalized? I admitted I was wrong about Scoop so far. Not wrong necessarily that he's generational. Wrong that he's not that he's ass. He's obviously not ass. He was blind. But
that is the craziest revelation still. Scoot just couldn't see.
Who would have knew? And 2023, 2024, niggas is still playing ball, not realizing they can't see the rim. I didn't know you still did that. I thought that niggas would come to the conclusion, hey, if I'm seeing 3 rims like LeBron, maybe I need glasses.
That's what's so funny because he's living his normal day-to-day life thinking that everything is supposed to be in 3s and 4s and double. And then somebody was like, put this in front of your eyes just real quick. What?
Oh, this is what sight is supposed to be like?
I thought it was that Jones just an F.
I thought everything was blurry. I thought we all was walking around with shit blurry. Y'all not squinting? I was wondering why y'all wasn't squinting.
I thought we all saw blurry. I thought blurry was normal.
That's why it's a blind spot. All right, bro. Come on.
No, brother.
My mama told me everybody squinting. I thought we all was squinting for real. No, nigga, you're blind. You're disabled.
And I hate the school discourse about the last game is gonna get nasty, but we're not even there. I do agree people should be okay to walk stuff back. I know on those major networks they're not gonna walk that back. And y'all know, well, I came in and really went hard on that woman that said what she had to say about Cam. You just gotta remember what you did. And don't forget that people won't forget. Like you said what you said. You went hard. You talked about his clothes. You talked about his ability to play the game. And ultimately, it looked like his analysis were right. The game managers game managed when they should have been putting their nuts on the table.
And you know what's funny? She'll be the same one in like a couple years, acting like just hilarious if Cam pulls up on the show one day randomly, thinking that they all good. Oh, I've been a fan of Cam since you was Superman and dabbing. Hey, man, I loved you. Bitch, you called my top hat stupid. Like, what are we? You don't remember that? You said I dressed like Harriet Tubman, and you thought I forgot. Now she's sitting there. I didn't even remember saying that.
Like you remember that? Come on, Cam.
Come on, Cam. You know how they do us. We can't do us like they do us. No, bitch. No.
You're corny. You're a cornball. Last thing I got to say before we get out of football. Shouts out to CJ Stroud, man. Best rookie to ever touch a football.
He's on fire.
He is the new GOAT. All right. I know he boosted Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What you say?
It's CJ Stroud.
No, CJ Stroud.
Stop.
CJ Stroud.
Don't get my man CJ hated, bro. Look, man.
No, it's time.
He's a dog,
Look,
man. You gotta put him in that conversation.
He's that guy. CJ is that guy. You want to say he played?
It's CJ time.
You want to say he played top 5 this year? That's you know what you're doing, but cool. You want to say he is top 10? That's probably just straight up true, but cool. Don't get him hated, bro. You know how these niggas is, bro. Oh, they were saying he's better than Mahomes, so now I got it over here in dick suck. Like, don't get my dog hated, man. Let CJ Stroud. I say this. Look, I know there's record books of better MVP rookie seasons in terms of like what I've seen and what I experienced. That might be my favorite rookie season. I ain't gonna cap that.
Okay, so I was looking
that boy
at
is nice. That boy
and I know
nice.
we're not the most football people. First of all, I also don't care about segregation football. So let that be clear.
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody.
Who has had the better rookie season?
It's fuck.
In terms of production, I want to say in terms of production, you might have to pull up a guy. How did Cam do his rookie year? Someone said
I'm going to Andrew Luck right now because Andrew Luck had a crazy rookie season.
You have to think about other phenomenal rookies.
Andrew Luck had a crazy rookie season, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
They be saying Dan Marino and Ben Roethlisberger and all that. I think that didn't Ben and them. They didn't go to the bowl, did they?
Baker Mayfield broke the rookie touchdown.
Baker Mayfield had a good one.
He had a good rookie. I'm just talking about rookie years.
I think CJ's. I'd probably say over Luck. RG3 on our
RG3 had a good one. We're talking about Chad. I think we're talking about quarterbacks. I don't think we're talking about every position.
Yeah, if we're talking every position, is it LT? It's either LT or
LT.
Yeah. No, it is
LT.
LT.
Lawrence Taylor or LaDainian Tomlinson.
I'm shit.
Yes.
Shit. Yes. No, seriously though. Yes, both of them are fucking crazy.
Nah, it's what's it called? Justin Herbert broke the touchdown record with 31. And Baker got 27, yeah, but CJ only had 23. Listen. I really don't care about none of that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, CJ Stroud is the legitimate GOAT. Okay, not trying to hear none of that shit.
RG3 did have a good. Damn.
RG3 did have a good. Now I will say this: what conversation are we gonna be having when he beats Lamar next week?
He beats Lamar Jackson. Sage, I'm sorry. I have to put him in a certain conversation.
What conversation? The 5 one or
have we? He's obviously 3? A top 5. If he goes out there and has a phenomenal game, he's a top 5 quarterback. Sage, I'm sorry. And I'm telling you this now. I'm only doing that to shit on Carolina sports for the simple fact that the goddamn Panthers traded up. Traded up.
Don't do this.
They traded DJ Moore and the pick they had this year to go up there and then take Bryce Young just to put him in a terrible situation. And now they done gave the Bears the first pick next year. The Bears probably got the first and second to third pick next year thanks to the damn Panthers. It is not even to say a jab at them like, oh, y'all should have picked CJ. Bryce Young is phenomenal. He's good too. He's just in a shitty situation, and your quarterback situation your team is looking horrible, and we can dance on your graves for the simple fact the guy that was taken next is this goddamn good because that organization actually did something with their team and didn't put Adam Thielen as their wide receiver 1. So yeah, Sage, he goes out there and hands Lamar Jackson a wet ass whooping. I promise you, gang. Top 5 conversation. Whoever he beats, he replace type shit. I'm on my MMA shit. You beat him, you replace him.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is disgusting discourse. You bringing that NBA shit there. I'm glad. Okay, so first things first. Anybody that's gonna be like, why was they saying stop? Nah, Domo maybe refund that the second he went on to elaborate because I do hate when the Panthers fans or really any fan goes out there and slanders Bryce Young because he's not CJ dog. I'm not gonna say CJ wouldn't look like CJ, but he wouldn't look like this version of CJ. Y'all are hoeing Bryce Young out there, bro. Like Bryce Young is old. I don't know what the fuck he is. And he don't even look bad, but I don't know how good he is because he ain't got no time and no wideouts. Like, come on, bro. We're like, even if you think Thielen good, I don't know if he'll be good next year. That nigga's old. What are we doing? So yeah, that's 1. 2, in regards to CJ entering that conversation, I mean, I've already said if you want to be technical, you want to look at statistics, you want to even just use eye test, who's playing the best football right now, it is hard to name 5 better quarterbacks than CJ Stroud right now. It's just crazy. Like, let's be real. But if you're going to say, like, I'm making a franchise, I need a quarterback. 5, name 5 right now. Age ain't a factor. I'm trying to win my next game. You can try to do that, and you could probably get to 5 before CJ, because I know some niggas are trying to annoy him over Burrow already. But man, him beating the Ravens is like a caveat that I can understand, but it's a crazy caveat because I ain't gonna lie. That'd be an upset. I think we all agree. That'd be an upset. I don't even like Lamar. I'm a fucking Steelers fan, duh. But
I tell you one
that's
thing.
That's an if. Jordan Love, oh, here y'all go. I see. Yeah, here. That's the one. Let me say this. If we're gonna continue talking NFL, and I'm sorry I keep doing that today.
No,
if we're gonna talk NFL, chat, look. Can we not bring all the NBA shit on quarterback? Because quarterback is already like NFL fan. The cringe part of NFL discourse is literally quarterback. So now if we're gonna have hybrid NBA fans dunking on this shit, it's about to be the most annoying chat talking quarterbacks with niggas if that's what we're doing.
Beat them, you replace them.
Oh my god.
You beat him, you replace him.
Who Jared Goff play? Who Jared Goff play next?
Jared Goff beat Stafford, bro.
No, who does he play next? Yeah, I mean he already beat weak ass Matt. And Matt Stafford was pissed off.
Who do they match up next? Yeah, oh my god, Matt Stafford losing to the Lions is poetic. But who does he play next? Who's their next matchup? Is it? It's not the Niners, is it? I don't know how to.
Who do they play? That might be.
I'm about to pull up the play.
Is it the Niners?
Bucks or Eagles? Oh shit.
And if he beats I assume the Eagles are going to win.
He already is better than Baker to me. So I
might say, yeah, that's not even a conversation with Baker. He beats
no
that nigga Jalen. All Jalen is going to have is live sports. Not going to lie to you, because he's out the conversation. The tush push ain't enough to be Jared Goff. Jared to go. He's living up to the first pick that he was.
Yeah,
let's not forget who Jared Goff is.
Omar, I know I cut you off.
No, all I'm gonna say, if CJ beats Lamar, TSO Sage will buy a CJ Stroud jersey.
Whoa. He's on fire! He's on fire!
I like it.
It is snowing up here.
I don't mean that.
Throw it over a hoodie.
No bullshit. I need to start collecting jerseys from like the dog.
I do need more jerseys though.
Yeah. I was like, damn. Is this the best 7 we've ever seen? I don't know. Me saying that in Atlanta is so nasty. I'm gonna run around saying it. Hey, nah, but I'm gonna get a CJ. I don't have any Luka either. I'm gonna get a Luka. It's Texas right now. It up in his stuff. Well, not Dallas specifically. But
no, not Dallas.
Yeah. Sage.
If Lamar went Super Bowl, Sage buys Lamar jersey. There'd be nothing alive, no pod event, no gifted goal, no nothing. I'm not putting no Raven shit in my house. It's not happening. It's never happening.
So what if a Raven, what if your mom was like, I don't know, the house got hot, smoky?
Put on that jersey?
No, not the jersey, not the jersey. She opens up and a Raven flies into the house.
Closing my eyes in case it's quickest kunai, that motherfucker. No Ravens in my house. Hell nah, bro. I don't want no Browns Flacco in here. I don't want none of that bullshit, man. Hey, you a Raven? Fuck you. and that's how it is.
I respect it. Soon as nigga, shout out Belichick. Fuck Belichick, nigga.
Yeah, right.
I fucking can't.
A Dolphin fan talking about, I hope we get what?
What? Fuck that nigga. And fuck the Bills too and the Jets. You know what, Sage? I feel you. Be damned, I put some New York Jet shit in my house. Some fucking Patriot attack. I'll jump off my balcony.
It never happened. I say, by the way, shout out Puka. We talking about best rookie season. Puka right there.
Was Kyron Williams a rookie too, or was this the second year? It got to be a second year, right?
Rookie.
Kyron? Because he went to Notre Dame when I worked there. Like I watched him play in college. I knew nigga was a dog. But god damn, I didn't know he was this much of a dog.
Oh, he is a sophomore. Oh, he just had a
like,
crazy blow up season. Like he only had 35 attempts. He's a sophomore. He had 35 runs last year.
So. Listen, I seen Kyron in college. I was like, yo, whatever team gets him, boy gonna be good. Boy gonna be good. I didn't see him out here breaking records and doing what he was. Oh my god, Kyron was a dog when he was playing. But yeah, shout out Kyron and Puka.
One thing them boys can do is if I can get skills positions out. Yo, Sean McVay's a cheat code.
I swear, first Cooper Kupp, then Puka. Back to back.
How the hell do you get Cooper Kupp and then he goes down? That's the worst part. This is the most my career shit we've ever seen. Cooper Kupp goes down, chat. Like imagine the freaking environment story. That nigga orange juice went down. Puka spawns in 100 yards, 200 yards, 100 yards, 100 yards. What the fuck? And then people had the nastiest discourse over here talking about some, oh, so that production gonna go down. Do you even trick? No, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw to both of them. Fuck.
Now they both getting 100 yards. And Kyron getting 150. That's how we're doing this. Kyron can score, Puka can score, Cooper can score, everyone can score.
Niggas, man. And then they got probably the top 5 offensive-minded coach, and he's only not my Insta one because Andy's in here. Oh man.
And all that just to lose to the Lions.
Well, yeah, they not the deepest roster. Yeah, they probably going out.
I think we put a bow on it.
Real quick, concentration challenge. Omar, Sage, I need y'all to do me a favor. Go one finger like this, one finger like this.
Okay. So
okay.
I remember.
Switch. Oh shit. Switch it. Switch it. Just switch the fingers like this. Enter switch them. Like this. Switch it. Keep switching them, Sage. Sage is sitting there.
Keep switching it. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't say keep switching.
All right, man. Hold on. Two. Fuck.
So when I say switch them. So all right. Switch.
Boom.
Switch.
Boom.
Switch.
Boom.
Oh, switch.
Boom. Damn, I keep fucking doing that.
Switch.
Boom.
I'm going a little slow. I see you up there. Switch.
I move slow though, so it's not.
I got it now. I got it now. Boom.
I seen that finger, Sage. Switch.
Boom. Damn, I took it.
I seen that finger, Sage.
My pinky eager little motherfucker. You little cheeky bastard.
Okay.
You little cheeky.
Just a quick concentration challenge. See how that concentration is on y'all, man.
I be fingering booty holes. All right. Damo, say goodbye to the people, man.
The Eagles just get a safety.
All right, chat. It's been my favorite midnight snack, and we will be back tomorrow, man. A lot of good things. PC's back. My stream. I'm streaming season 3, and we're gonna do the LKIB UFC event. We're gonna do both of them. Everybody was asking what happened to Saturday. The Dolphins happened, and then the Lakers happened. Y'all thought y'all was gonna content out of me? Sadly mistaken, my guy. Not that day. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna get back into the streams. Pull up for the LKIB UFC event and season 3 of the Wamo-verse. It's gonna be nice.
Sage, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, people. Speaking of the Wamo-verse, the Wami Warrior was recently drafted in the TSO 2K League, as well as Omar's. I think Omar just got drafted. B-Souls is over there trying to do big things over there, man. The 2K League is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. But most importantly, in terms of TSO lore, man, code niggas, you are free. Y'all niggas spoiled. I had to binge the season without y'all. Season 2, you're free. We'll give you guys a chance. One Piece niggas across all platforms. Y'all keep asking me, do you like the show? Do you like the show? Yes, I like the show. I have the controversial take of Zoro's backstory is my favorite, but before y'all start typing, hey, I'm under episode 50, buddy. So if there's another backstory episode, that can change. But Zoro and Nami are my top 2. Take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time, man.
You only at 50 or under 50?
I'm at well, I don't want to spoil anything. I passed the first major fight. Mm-hmm. I'm literally at the climax of the second major fight. Hey, put it this way. This is the safest way I can say it. I am past the scene where Shawty said, help me. And y'all, if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
LaMelo fucking sucks. Chat. We'll be back tomorrow on Playback. I think that I won't have to go in office tomorrow, so I'll probably stream right before Playback. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow on Playback. Follow us at all the platforms. Go check out the videos. The videos are coming. We got a lot of things in the work. Rest up, be souls, and we will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Bye.